This is something we do occasionally when we have somebody miss, because we're very dedicated to keeping everybody more or less synced up with the read-along questing every week. So every now and then, if we have to give a little of our time to catch somebody up, that's how we do it. And Angalan is talking to an invisible Keenberg, I think.
Yeah.
It's so weird to see the sun on someone not Boz. I keep wanting to switch my target to...
You could do a follow on Angalan right now if you want to.
No, it's just that I think I'm targeting through the wrong person. But I'm not. It's weird.
No, you can target through Boz.
Yeah, I'm planning to.
More ice.
Now the question is, can I find you?
So Angalan is finding these ice spires that have been left by Nurzum's passage. The investigation that we did last week.
Oh.
So we definitely are going to do new stuff this week, you guys who might be watching. But it's going to be an hour or so before we do that. Can also kill Gimtog while we're here.
Man, is it lag?
Getting some lag.
Some terrible lag.
It is pretty bad today, isn't it? Yeah, there's something going on at the data center. Smells like mischief to me.
Smells like old servers to me.
Ooh, orc heads.
Yeah.
Cheap server. Yeah!
Nice!
Grats.
Do you know that our orc heads on a pike have flies flying around them?
They
Ew!
do. They do, actually. They have a never-ending clan of flies.
It's a circle of life.
I need a pet frog. Quick, to
Who
frog.
doesn't, really?
Well, if you have orc heads on pikes, you probably do.
So now I just need 3 orc heads on a pike, and I will have a full collection of pike heads.
Pikey goodness.
You'll have your choice.
Unless there's a 4 orc heads on a pike.
Ooh.
Where does it end? I mean, really.
How many can you fit on a pike?
Depends on the
Depends
pipe.
on the length of the pipe.
And the orcs.
And we could shrink them too, you know.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, we're talking about
Possibilities are rather
lengths of
endless.
pikes and shrinkage. I don't like this.
Quantity, not quality.
I was just in the pool.
We are in Wildermore.
Yeah, guys, it's cold.
So you found the half-eaten horse. We're defeating some wolves. And Angalan is looking at these boulders that Nurzum threw around.
Keep
Collecting-
wandering into the icicle.
Yeah, well, he is wandering in the icicle because he has to examine that. You have to get up, remember last week, you have to get up close to it.
I'm lost. Maybe that way?
I'll find you.
God damn it, that's the icicle again.
Alright, stop where you are, Soph. Here's me. And I'm gonna take us back to Angalan.
Thank you, guys.
Our lore master is continuing his investigation with Keenberg and Zaralinda.
I figure no need to have 2 of us lost.
Good plan.
I love how he signs his message. Garwig, Reeve of Wildermore, and Lord of Widows and Orphans.
What is his? What's his title? What do they call him?
Oh, Lord of...
Widows and Orphans. Is that it?
Yeah?
I don't know. I'm not sure I've heard him called that before.
Sounds
So there's-
disrespectful to me.
Hey, here's
It
killing.
does. Yeah, lots of killing to be
Yay,
done here.
killing.
And you're gonna be burning tents, and we'll kill orcs for you,
And we'll all get our Slayer deeds done. Hooray.
well, we long since finished orcs, but we can work on wolves. We're still working on wolves and wargs.
Don't forget this hidden orc Slayer deed. Kill all the orcs.
That's what the meta deed is. Kill all the orcs forever.
Yes. It's right up there with the Squirrel Slayer deed.
Right. It's like endless mode.
Well, I think even though Cherry's not playing anymore, she has such a head start on us that we'll never even catch up.
Oh no, we'll
Yep.
never catch up.
Although, to be fair, we're doing Bells of Dale a lot, and we're fighting, what are they, storm squirrels? Doom squirrels? Fell squirrels?
Mhm.
Deep
We
squirrels?
are getting a lot of squirrel
I like
slayers.
doom
yeah,
squirrels.
Doom squirrels? Okay,
Yeah,
let's go with that.
Well, they're like Yangavar storm squirrels or something. Yeah, but they seriously are. They're doom squirrels. And that fangs in the snow is just a daily, right? So
Yep.
you can advance it when you finish it. Find Ungalan. And having destroyed all tents and orcs and so forth, Ungalan is heading north
Yep. Done fast.
to Dunfast. Great. Yeah, we had a very eerie exploration of Dunfast last week.
I'm coming.
People there all lost their nerve in various ways.
I'm on follow. Just go.
Yeah, oh, you are?
Yeah, it
'Cause
just
I
took
got,
me. Yes. It
I got
took
ahead
a
of
second
you
for
for a
me
bit.
to get up to speed.
Are we doing
Got it.
this epic here? Cause here's
Yes.
Glamour.
Which I'm gonna put out a little tip for people. If you happen to live on follow, like I do, when you're in Rohan, you have to account for the time it takes to get up to speed, or you're gonna get lost.
I think this is a travel now thing for book 10, chapter 7.
I believe that it is.
Alright.
So we will kill stuff while you do that. Have fun.
Okay.
Oh, can we go into it? Hang on. I'm like Gleo
Let
and
me see.
Solo anyway, right?
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, you do that bit, and we will kill moose and wolves.
And squirrel?
Possibly.
Maybe even
Moose and
squirrels.
Squirrel.
There you go. I'm glad someone got that.
Hey, Rocky, it's a daily hunt.
Ooh, tree.
Don't kill me, Rocky! Oh!
Well,
Well, we killed Bullwinkle that time. Now I can't do the voice anymore. That's probably for the best. Let's see if we can find more of those guys.
I found oak branches.
That's a giant ass shrew.
Oh, the shrew. Yeah.
Doom Shrew.
It was a doom shrew. A Yangovar storm doom shrew.
Whoosh!
Oh, hey, it's Nona. I had no idea
Another
she
deal
was
with the
here.
As a surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise! I had no idea that Nona was here.
Oak branches. Can I confess I kind of like days like this?
What?
Just wandering around the landscape, gathering things, killing things. Not really in a rush to get anywhere. You know, just relaxed and groovy. Kinda like it. Not all the time. I like questing, don't get me wrong. But then pretty much any game I play, my favorite part of it is wandering around the landscape picking flowers, so you know.
So that's why you found the flower last week.
Possibly.
We'll find the other ones now.
Okay. Let me get on a horse and pick a direction and wander blindly. That's what happened.
We've come all the way to this guy's hut. We don't want to go to that ring yet.
Nope, we want to wait for Angolan.
We'll do that one. Yep, when Angolan catches up.
Trying to find riders there. Elusive.
Part of it is I miss questing on foot. This is awesome.
Well, you'll be fine out of Rohan, because, you know,
I know.
there's pretty much no mountain combat in Gondor.
I'm thinking we're not going to do as much in Westamnet, except against the warbands that'll one or two shot you if you're on foot. Because we'll all have maxed out our steed XP pretty soon if you haven't already. Are you
Okay,
still in
I'm
the
out.
epic? You're out?
Nope.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to investigate Dunfast, I believe, in the landscape, so you
done.
can start.
Yep, it's explore done fast.
Yep, let's do that.
Am I just going in all
Where-
these buildings?
Yep.
Yeah, you go on all the buildings.
Click on all the clickies. Words will scroll by. Things will happen. A solo quest
a
will
good-
appear.
That sounds like a good description of life, except for the solo quest will appear.
No, solo quests appear. Ooh, oak branches.
Backpack?
Do I care about backpacks? Am I supposed to care about backpacks?
It has money in it. Sometimes it has
Okay.
goodies in it.
I thought other people
And
thought
Gollum,
backpacks.
there's, I don't know if you hit this one yet, but there's a building a little bit outside of town here.
Don't
you have to go
burglars
there.
get
Oh, right.
backpacks? Isn't that their shtick?
Well, burglars have an ability to find treasure on the minimap. So
Oh,
backpacks and wooden chests and all those little kind of extra goodie packs can show up if a burglar has her or his scan for object thing turned on.
okay.
Find treasure, I think.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's find treasure. That's
But
right.
it's you can't have it on at the same time as track anything else. So I'm almost always have minerals up.
Track something else.
I
Yeah,
turned
we
it,
make so much money killing mobs. Good.
I turned it on because I never have it on. So let's see if I actually find anything interesting.
What say you, sir?
Search the outskirts of Dunfast for signs of the enemy. Oh, and now the solo quest appeared.
Click all the clickies, the solo quest appears.
I don't see any sneaking enemies in the wood, though.
Oh, hunters.
Alright. Stop moving, please.
Help our friend. He needs y'all assistance. Sophie first, and then Zara.
Looking for
I'm
the
sorry,
Dunfast
what?
spies?
Yep, Dunfast
There's
spies.
one. Red
Yep,
dot.
So after we kill this Dunfast spy, you're going to use your Passage of Foes to search for a Dunfast spy and put it on our radar.
Okie doke.
Ah.
Okay, so on your mark. Great.
It's too bad the, what you call it, doesn't stack. Hee hee. I'm a melee guy. Ha ha. Oh,
You
my
are
turn.
moving on. Yep, your turn.
Sorry. I was into
should be
being a
sorry.
big badass melee guy.
Slacker.
You were too busy being gleeful.
I was.
It's a problem when you bring hobbits on adventures. They get gleeful. And this
Hey,
is
we're
serious
good at it.
business.
Yeah, that doesn't mean we can't giggle.
See
Or
what
did
I
I
can put
get
up
that
with
one
here?
wrong? Wait a minute. It's still thinking about it. Because we did that really fast.
Yep, we got
That
another
was
one.
3.
Oh,
Well, no harm in killing another one. You know,
Oh.
it's all good. All right,
Yeah,
so
we're trying to
let's
work on
follow-
all the orcs achievement.
He was one of all the orcs, so he's got to die.
Why does it do that? That's so annoying.
Why does it do what?
When I get on my horse, it stops following.
Because you've pressed another button. Any input from you cancels follow. Any input. That's how follow is coded to work.
Yeah.
Let's see, and Ungalan is this way, so...
So we'd better go that way.
Still
Oh,
on
and
the
that's all
trail
the
of
ice
Nurzim.
spires.
Yay.
The ice giant. He did it.
ooh, I just got a new title.
Ooh, what was
What'd
that?
you get?
Follower of Frozen Footsteps.
Cool.
How did you get that? What did you do?
It's
I
a deed.
discovered the spires.
Yep, you should have it by now. I think probably
Yeah.
Zara missed one last week. She probably just, it's very annoying about the very, you can ride right up to the Degum Spire, and if you're at the wrong spot, it won't count it for you as a point of interest. So she probably just happened to roll over the right spot and finish the deed.
So
if you
thanks,
check,
Ungalan, for having us do this again. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have gotten it.
Yeah, you would have gotten it when we did the deed cleanup day.
yep.
Because deeds
I'll
are
go and
important.
Angalan
But think
knows
how
this kinship
embarrassed
well.
I would have been.
Yeah, that would have been very embarrassing. We would have all laughed at you. A lot.
Oh.
No, no more so than usual.
Shame, shame the unbeliever.
See, I just tell myself they're coconuts. Then it's not so bad.
I'm sorry?
Actually, Sophie would put a coconut on a pike behind her, so, you know.
Oh, the orchids.
Yes.
Context needed.
They're painted coconuts.
Sorry, guys.
I thought you were cropping coconuts instead of mounted.
Should do that too.
Where'd you get the coconuts?
Do you really want to know?
The answer isn't we found them in Mercia.
Well, there was this one guy that night in Frogmorton who sent me to the guy in Bree. I can keep going.
One night in Frogmorton.
Yeah, just don't ask questions like that. You really don't want to know.
Is that an EDM remix of One Night in Bangkok?
No, I was thinking of working on One Night in Rohan.
You would have to make it about how derpy the Rohirrim in this game are.
And where did you think I was going?
To that place that I said?
To that place. Yeah,
Derpy
because you
and
know
emo.
me.
Yep.
Which that song is perfect to project, so... yeah.
Hey, I got XP. Thanks, Cole.
Look, Bozo
I...
did something.
Oh, it's Bosel. Thank you, Bosel. You maxed one of my allies just then with that kill.
Woohoo.
I don't know where I stand on wolves, but man, I got a bunch of them.
Is there a deed for wolves?
Yep,
Yeah.
wolves and wargs.
66
Same.
of 200, man. I thought sure it had more than.
Well, that means we've killed 166 of 300, so you're more than halfway through if you want to think of it that way.
That's not
We
my way
are
of thinking.
Here.
I'm more of, damn, I only got halfway.
Are we east or west?
Hey, people.
We are following Angalan south, actually, at the moment, and he's found the refugees.
Wildermore?
He's found... Yep. What? I'm sorry, what about Wildermore?
Are we in Wildermore?
Yes, we're in Wildermore. This is what we did last
Okay.
week. We're having...
Yeah, no, I'm looking at my deed log.
Survive this onslaught.
We have a lot of deeds left to finish here, so...
Yes. Yes, I do. Are you done? Okay, we're done. This is going really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him blitz the quests, and
Well,
if we
yeah.
don't... Remember, there was a lot of detail to read about the kind of the feelings of each of these refugees and how sad and upset about Nurzum they were.
And then there was that whole clones incident that we'll never speak of again.
We shan't speak of it. I'm still
But you
disturbed by
just
that.
spoke.
The rift in space-time. Shh, quiet, no. I heard nothing. Alright, following Angalan to the almost due north away from the refugee camp.
Killing wolf.
You know what? We saw the Justice League movie finally. We streamed it, and I couldn't believe that they named the villain Steppenwolf. I mean, really.
Real.
Like, really, the name of the band. I mean, I guess that's lore, right? He's some kind of herald of
Yeah.
Darkseid or something, you know? But I was like, really? That was really his name? Like, come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride guy, you know? I mean, okay, you know?
Orc!
Orc?
Downed one. I killed one. Roach to know. I'm.
That was Wolfgang Puck. Well, not Wolfman Jack.
Uh-oh. He's on a roll. Dude,
what?
we should try making a Yule log for Christmas.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I want Soph to
Sorry.
try and
What's a
translate
Yule-log?
the high elf battle cries now.
I don't know what they are.
I don't know what they are either, but that's why I need you to translate.
Well, someone yell one.
Well, we don't have a high
We
elf.
don't have a high elf. Well, see, what we would have to do is we'd have to start over.
A Goblin
and
took up.
I'd have to make
Alright. Let's delete our characters and start over.
I'll have to make a high elf captain with some of my LP.
Rhaenys was, but he's not around anymore, so.
Yep. Rhaenys is a good player.
Maybe we're just too gutter for the high elves.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about that.
I like
but
us, but... Well, no, yeah.
It's just our kinship and captain. It's Spinal Tap drummer. To say it every week.
That's gonna drive all the captains away, you know, because
I don't know.
bad things happen to Spinal Tap drummers.
Could
What
one
the
of the
heck
hunters?
just happened?
I don't know. What just happened? Did you go into a house?
I was on follow, and then Drummond brought me into the house.
That's amazing. How did that even happen? Here,
I
turn
have
around.
no idea.
Hmm.
Here, turn around directly. There you go.
Sorry, that was funny. Okay. I have the sillies this morning.
I couldn't tell.
You silly.
Okay, I'm lost again. There you are. Towns are hard, guys.
Yep. Especially towns that are all in white. And
Yeah.
a few shades of grayscale here and there.
she is not going to do well in Dol Amroth or Pelargir or
No.
Minas Tirith.
No.
Yay!
Oh, we got more snow coming up.
You
No,
know what?
it's just-
That's actually fine.
High walls, large
Go ahead.
cities, mazy, windy passages.
Yep. But fortunately, we won't be on War Steed for all that.
That's
We'll be
true,
in
but
regular Steed.
And she's a hobbit. It's okay that she hates the places that aren't the Shire.
It's role playing.
Yeah!
Of course it is. No, not near
Right.
a wolf.
I'm just wondering how many you're gonna come up with. We're at 3 now. Let's kill you.
American werewolf in London.
Moose!
Moose.
Moose!
Daryl Johnston, fullback of the 3-time Super Bowl winning Dallas Cowboys in the 90s. Blocked for Emmitt Smith.
I don't know that much.
You killed
Another
Daryl.
moose.
I do know a person whose nickname High school was Moose.
This cow is
You
really
don't remember
slow.
Moose Johnston? Oh man, he went on to being a commentator too. He was a commentator for Fox for a while, I think.
Is he that big guy who sounds like he's from Brooklyn?
No, it's not him. No, he's more of a Texas or Midwestern sounding dude.
Okay.
Sort of a big, wide, blonde pit bull of a guy, really super tough.
Quick, kill the cow.
Bessie!
The cow's really slow.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Not allowed to shoot at the cow.
You tried.
Steak.
Right.
I did try.
That's how she knows.
So in this installment of The More You Know, Steppenwolf is German for coyote.
Aha!
Oh.
Huh.
Ah!
So it's okay.
The wolf of the steppes.
Fascinating.
I know, right?
Spelled S-T-E-P-P-E-S. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Steppenwolf.
Okay, I just had the funniest image of my head in my head of a wolf doing step aerobics. You're
There
welcome.
You go.
Is it funnier for a wolf doing step aerobics or a guy in a wolf suit doing step aerobics? I know which one I think
A
is
moose.
funnier, but
A moose
a guy in a
does.
moose suit?
Guy in a moose suit doing step aerobics is pretty darn funny.
With a real actual wolf next to him doing step aerobics, and they're both friends.
No, that would have to
What?
be a guy in a wolf suit.
What is
The
going
wolf
on
and
right
his
now?
pet
How did we
moose.
get here?
I don't like to ask that question too much. I just try to find the exit.
Just go with it.
Session play.
Just go with the session play. Okay, well, while he goes with the session play, we're gonna kill stuff.
Uncle Holland's like, I'm out of here.
This conversation is so immersive, I feel really
Noping
like
out.
I'm in Middle Earth right now.
On
Take
second
on it.
thought, let's not go to Rohan, to the silly place.
Silly place.
Moose! Moose stew for dinner tonight. Ooh, wolf! And another wolf.
Oh, not Wolverine. Logan.
You're stretching
Oh,
now,
that's-
man. You're stretching.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Okay, it is. It's a bit of a stretch.
I thought it was kind of clever.
What?
That one was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Okay.
There's the wolf in the fold.
I pulled a Sophie and ended up in the house somehow.
I saw you come back out of it.
Welcome to my world.
That was sparkly.
How did I get here?
All of a sudden I see a loading screen. I'm like, what? What the happened?
Oh, the big bad
And that's
wolf.
how it happens.
It's Big Bad Wolf, Grandmother Wolf.
I'm stunned by a moose.
Well, they are majestic creatures.
It's Professor Lupin.
They're giant cranky
Ah,
pains
that was
in the
Professor
butt.
Lupin. Remus. Oh,
Rather
Remus.
deal with bears.
gotta deal with bears. Nothing here
Yep.
to kill.
Whoa, what's
And
this?
moose.
A frozen
Oh.
eft. What the heck is that?
What?
What's level 88? What
Well-
in the heck is that thing?
Something I just shot at.
Yeah,
I don't
kill
know,
it.
but let's kill it.
It's a majestic creature of the wild. Slay it quickly.
Why are there level 88 stuff here? That's interesting.
I have no idea. But there are a lot of them. They're here.
Did we kill it?
They don't
You
seem
said you
to
wanted to
drop
find
anything.
stuff that we'd never ever seen before. I've never killed a frozen eft before on any character. Have you? Yeah, what are these 88 worms doing out here? For real. And they don't have any, they don't have any loot table. Look. They don't drop anything.
I feel like this is a good way to
But we
get
keep killing them.
get killed by a roving threat or something.
Yeah, you kill all the little guys and then the big guy appears.
You feel that, do you? Okay.
They're respawning rather quickly too.
Huh.
I have a feeling you may be right about that.
And we're not close to Westamnet or anything, so I don't know. I don't know what those are.
The suspense is killing me. I hope it lasts. I hear something weird.
I think that's the F's. FF's?
Okay.
F-die?
F's? F-die. I like F-die. That's not oak branches. Well, they're good for XP. That's like my horse and weapon and crap type. Oak branches.
Alright, heading back toward the refugees, kind of a roundabout way.
It's bingo boffin. That's what these
I
are.
wonder if there's... Oh. We haven't done any of that.
That's why we've never seen them before.
Should do that.
I see.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a episodic quest
It's-
they did a couple years ago. One quest every week with the Hobbit. Bingo boffin.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I did all of that on my hunter. It's very, very, very long.
Yeah, they did one a week for a year, so there's 52 different quests.
Oops.
Starting in the Shire, going all the way to, I don't know where it ends,
So
probably Gondor,
if the
right?
quests
I
aren't in the
think so.
game anymore, why do they leave the mobs in?
Oh,
No,
quests-
they are in
They're in
game.
the game, you can still do
You
it.
can go to the
Oh, they are?
Shire and do them.
Yeah, they're in.
You don't even have to
Yeah,
wait a
just-
week.
No, we got him, what, across the Brandywine Bridge and stopped, I think,
Yep.
with Semak
Yeah.
and Blondie. It was fun.
Severiath.
Yeah, they were fun, but they would be it would represent a lot of time investment to stop and do all the reading, because it's quite a lot of reading. They're text-intensive quests.
And lots of
Definitely written
lots
by
of travel
someone.
solo.
Yeah.
Solo instances, I mean.
We haven't run into Floyd and Hewitt lately.
Floyd and DeWitt.
Floyd and DeWitt, you kind of have to go off the beaten path and look for them. Yeah,
I'm back.
we'd be unlikely to come across them unless we went looking. I'm inviting you. Congrats on the steed level, and where do you go from here?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I have some quests that says due before the refugees leave Witchaw's.
Yep.
So
Yep,
should I not talk to Keenaberg?
You don't want to trigger her having the refugees leave. We probably want to go do those. Is it the fisherman quest? Because that's the last thing we did
Yeah.
last week. Yeah, let's go do
Okay,
those.
yeah.
Because that's what we did the very last of last week. So you're almost caught up to us. We're all on the search for the missing man. That's great.
Okay.
And you're a little behind on the epic. You're on quest 8, Drifting Snows, and we're on 9, Song for Beer Tour. So you need to advance the epic one more. But let's go do
Okay.
the fisherman. So we're following Angalan back over to the fisherman's hut, everybody, which is northeast of us.
Oh, I didn't realize y'all were all behind me.
That's fine.
We're behind you 100%.
We are.
And Zara, are you still in camp?
I'm coming. I'm still behind you on Gollin, just further.
Zara's behind you all the way. Moose. Hey, we got a warg rider. I'm still working on
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Slayer of what?
Widows and orphans.
Slayer of widows and orphans? No.
Slayer of mounted foes.
Yes, Slayer of mounted foes.
I thought for a second
That-
it said something about moose, and I was like, no way.
No freaking way, dude.
'Cause
Nobody
I totally
seems to be
wear a
home.
Moose Slayer title.
Rookie, you killed me. Okay, so Angalan is heading for where? Let's see, Zara, Angalan. Okay. You're at the fisherman's headquarters, and we're gonna head up to their camp next.
AFK a minute.
Okay. Go ahead, Angalan, continue. What is it with these Rohirrim?
Hyper-aggressive Ponzi bastards?
You said it.
Did you not want these bracelets as, auction house fodder?
I'll take them. I mean, I haven't been playing the auction house lately, but I could do a big batch of stuff still. Yeah. Yeah, those usually sell for about.
Yeah.
Yeah, those will sell for 5 to 8 gold, maybe 10.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause
pocket change, but every little
don't-
bit helps.
yeah. Toss it at the Kin House Fund.
Oh man, I missed it, but last week Galt like jumped off this cliff mid-kill to get one of those guys. Right?
Oh, it was epic.
Landed in the cold lake, but there was blood on his blade.
The important things in life.
Huh.
And what are we doing? Hunting moose for you, Angalan?
No, it says we're looking for fish from nets and defeating harrying warg riders and brutal warg riders.
Okay,
But-
well, we're doing the
Fish
harrying
from
and brutal war riders. The nets are down by the lake, right?
It
As
was.
one might-
It's
might
showing me there.
expect.
It's showing me there's a ring right where I'm standing, so I was trying to figure out what it was.
It's probably it's just showing you where the warg riders are at.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did you get all your walk riders?
Are you asking me?
I still need two brutal.
Brutal.
We'll have to go back up north to get those.
Yep.
After you get the fish net.
Okay.
Yeah, they might need a second to spawn or something. There are a bunch up there.
Oh, here's.
Is that a brutal? It's a herring.
Excuse
It
me.
is.
It's a dead orc riding.
There's a brutal.
He's a brutal on me.
There he is.
Got him. Hey, BRB.
Oh,
Right
not
quick,
good.
okay?
whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
He just
Think
has
so.
to put out a fire. He'll be right back.
Literal fire?
That sounded like a
I don't
fire
know.
alarm
It
or
sounded like a
something.
fire
Yeah.
alarm.
Dude, it sounded like a fire alarm.
So we signed Rosie up for Bark Box.
Oh, what's that?
Bark box?
It's one of those monthly delivery services, and they send
Okay.
toys and treats and stuff. So they had a special going on that if your first Bark Box would be doubled. So we just got it yesterday, and she's having a blast with these little toys that she's now putting all over the house.
Is she a chainsaw chewer too?
No.
No, she's actually really gentle with her toys. Our
Oh, that's
previous
cool.
dog, Rand, liked to rip them apart. If they had anything
Yeah.
hanging off them, she'd rip them off.
Yeah, Prue
And she had
thinks
to
squeakers are
dig the
mortal enemies.
squeaker out. Yeah.
Yep. Prue has to make the squeaker stop squeaking.
Well, the organs always have the best nutritional value, right? And the squeaker is the
There you go.
main organ of a chew
Yeah.
toy. Makes sense.
So
Well,
it's
yeah, there you go.
instinctual.
So it's just like nature.
Just like it.
So that's fun. It's like
Just
getting
like
a little. Exactly like it. So they get basically a cute little gift box for your dog once a month or something with some unique treats and toys. That's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
this dog
box
is basically
themed.
getting stuff that our kids would have never gotten.
You're right.
I heard he told Tori, you know what, this dog is going to be more spoiled than you ever dreamed of being. And she was like, yeah, I know.
Our daughter-
She's resigned to it.
Our daughter told us, our daughter is our youngest, and she told us that she's getting middle child syndrome. So yeah, every box is 2 stuffed toys, 2 bags of treats, and then one chew toy, like a rawhide or something like that.
Okay.
Hey, Angalan, are you there? You are not there.
Now I'm starting to worry it's an actual fire.
Could have
Yeah.
just been a fire drill, but you may not know that until you get out there.
Yeah, but he could be, for a fire drill, you could be out there for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing that, Bozo?
Doing what? Yeah, it's just strafe.
I got it. Fancy.
That's sort of dressage, right? Sort of like dressage. A little bit.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Was that a fire alarm? Fire drill?
No, some fucking idiot pulled a fire alarm or something.
College. It's all Animal House all the time. Right, especially on the
this is
weekends.
It's this like third time that's happened
Oh man,
Oh,
since
no.
I've lived here.
that's the worst.
Not
I'm sorry.
not today, but in like the whole time I've lived here. This is
Yeah.
not the third time that's happened.
Still really
Yeah,
bad
but that's
because
like,
people are
what's
gonna
that,
get
like once a
careless.
week?
Yeah.
No. Once every
Alrighty.
2 weeks or so.
So are we? Did we get the brutal guys, and are we heading back to the fishermen
Fishermen,
for you?
yeah.
All right, let's go
Yeah.
back to the fishermen's camp. And then you're going to be very close to where we are.
Sorry if you that was that really loud for y'all too?
Not really, no. We
Yeah.
could hear it, but
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I thought you were pretty responsible
that's-
about getting it out of the feed as soon as you could, so thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. It's all good, man. Stop worrying.
Yeah, bro. We good.
and now we know where his priorities lie. The kinship or fire, you know.
Not too
You know, I'm good with.
dedicated.
I'm
It's not
good
the
with
choice
that.
I would have made.
Come on, hardcore, man.
I didn't
You know-
sign up for hardcore.
You know what
I
you
signed
signed
up
up
for Fluffy Core. Yeah, Fluffy Core.
That's something
Fluffy
different.
core.
Everybody does hardcore. Not everybody does Fluffy Core, yo. You have to be special to do Fluffy Core. Oh,
Okay,
Now we get to
so
attack Moose.
Now we get to attack Moose.
I will be right back.
Okay. We're gonna kill Moose in your absence. You know, you can totally get me another muffin too. Here's my...
Another muffin?
I made homemade from scratch the blueberry muffins this morning.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Soon enough, I'll be able to 3D print you one from your very own protein and carbohydrate palettes.
Are you getting a
This-
printer?
No, I'm trolling the
Oh, but-
future.
Oh, my boss has one. He makes
I
all
would love
kinds of
to get
crazy
one.
stuff.
I would love to
Does
get
he
one
make
someday.
muffins
but
with
no.
it?
He does not make muffins, no.
No, we're not quite to Star Trek food replicators yet. I don't think.
Yeah, no, but you can get a really good one for under $1,000 now.
Oh,
Yeah, but it only makes crams, not muffins yet.
no, not crabs.
No, I made a 3D printer.
Right, but the food replicator version
That's
only
what I
makes
meant
crams.
too.
Yeah. Can't escape the crams. Did we kill enough moose, or do we need to kill more moose for you, Angalan?
No, it's because I had to interact with the corpse.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I
Well,
think
here's some more
so.
corpses. Is this another corpse?
Yeah.
And another corpse over here. Yep.
Now I gotta bury stuff.
Okay. So, if I recall correctly, you bury it back at the house.
At that little hut, right?
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
can you make with a 3D printer?
Plastic things?
All
So it
kinds of
has
things.
to be plastic based in the end?
Yeah.
It's if you're interested, I mean, there's in the news right now. The government's taking a guy to court who was making a lot of money circulating plans for firearms that can be made in a 3D
Yeah.
printer.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna try
not a guy. I believe a better description of him would be fucking lunatic. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he wasn't a great guy.
yeah.
So I know someone that
I
works
understand that-
for he
Yeah.
owns a 3D printer company, and they do they do a lot of like the company wants to decorate something for like a convention or something, and they'll print out something related to what they're doing. And one in particular that was pretty cool was some kid wanted to go as one of the kids from Stranger Things, but have the monster be attached like somehow, and so they printed the monster from Stranger Things. And had it like looming
Oh,
over
that's
her
super
wheelchair,
cool.
like she was disabled, and it was pretty awesome. So you can anything you can imagine designing, and as long as it can be made out of plastic, you can 3D print it.
But
That is
the
awesome.
but the base at this point is all plastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, there's Quest of the Witchshaws.
And of course, I love the idea of being able to print my own miniatures to paint.
Yeah.
That's probably what
Yeah,
will
you
get me
can
in
totally
the
do
end.
that.
Yeah. So you can
That's cool.
custom design a miniature with certain software and then print it out. Yeah. So you could be holding the exact weapon that you want your character to have, or the exact kind of face, or the so forth.
In other news, Games Workshop goes out of business next year.
That's
It's 40K. Like, you know, their whole business model is
Well,
selling miniatures, so
right.
Every Warhammer thing,
right.
really.
Okay, so we are on the search for the missing man. And Angalan, you need to advance the epic one more book. So I think that's it, right, for this fisherman? You done now?
Yep. I just need to bring the root vegetables back to Corridan.
Completed Mounted Slayer advanced.
Congrats. So we're riding back to Dunfast, which I think is where Corridan is at. And I had a client crash, so what's going to happen is Sophie is going to stop dead because she's on follow with me. It was a very sudden crash.
We got a train of angry moose attacking us.
That's so unpro of me to have a big train like that. You guys kill them all. Or Mark Hyde.
We got him. It was a train of 2.
But they were angry.
more
Gul's
of a
being a
brace.
little over dramatic.
Than a train, isn't it?
Alright, am I caught up then?
I am going to be able to tell in just a moment. I should be logged back in about 15 to 20 seconds.
You are. You got everything. You have everything that I have.
Congrats. And thank you.
Although I think he's one step behind us in search for missing man. because we have check marks and he doesn't, but I think you just need to find that hut, right?
Anyone need
Yeah,
need
I
LS?
just it just says talk to Keenaberg.
Oh, then we're past
Okay.
that. So you can talk to Keenaberg. We're on Find Iothet, the owner of the empty house.
Correct.
I don't need allies. Thank you, go.
I'm back.
As am I. And thank you guys for your patience. And let's see.
Zara's the leader now.
Oh dear
Oh
God.
no.
Let her lead for a while. Might be fun.
Right, so thank you, Angalan, for your efficiency in getting caught up. And we all know basically what we're doing. We're trailing after rumors of Nurzim's artifact. What might be causing these massive ice spires to form. And thank you for that. And I'm going to take back the Son of Following.
Still a sign of leadership.
It has many names.
And I'm heading north on foot. I'm going to emphasize on foot exploration a little. Unless there's war bands.
Yay.
I forget which buttons to press while I'm on foot.
Right, I know. You can't just do 1, 2, 3
So
anymore,
you
which
need to
is
turn
all you
around.
do on horseback. Turn around.
I'm catching up.
Bright eyes.
Yeah, I think she's going in
No.
the wrong direction.
No, I'm following the little green arrows.
Yeah, the little
You
green
are.
arrows switch
Are
directions
you
all of a
guys?
sudden.
I'm right. Oh.
No, we're here.
That's
You're
weird.
here. It was weird.
Yeah, you can go on foot, Soph. There you go.
Yep.
I saw you run past me, and then I saw the arrows change, and I was like,
Yeah, let's do some fellowshipping on foot here. I just feel
Yay!
the cohesion of the group better when we're not war steeding. Like I said, we'll war steed our way through the war bands as we always do, but I'm gonna slowly maybe not so slowly, converting us back to riding our normal steeds and just war banding
Yay,
with the war
Truffle
steeds.
Snoot! I miss Truffle.
Here's Iothet's hideaway. Let's go inside.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Another stranger, come to lay a curse on me. Or do you seek refuge from the cold? Which is it? Speak up at once.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
This is a clue to the relic. You seek a relic, you say. I feared and hoped this day would come. I believe I might have some information for you, strangers. But I need you to find something first. I am afraid I cannot tell you without some proof in my hand, for otherwise you will not believe my story. It is in Dunfast, in my home. You will know it when you find it. I think we found it already last week, didn't we?
We did.
And then we are patrolling the frozen woods. Through the thin trees near Iothet's hideout, you see orcs patrolling the woods in great numbers, likely pouring down from Isengard, through the Balewood to the northwest. You should defeat orcs in the woods of the Witchaws. No less than 10. This orc also has a ring over his head, so let's see what that's about. Leader of the siege. The orcs patrolling the Witchaws seem very organized. One can only assume that their leader is somewhere nearby, preparing an invasion in Nurzum's wake. Not for long.
Are some of these dailies?
A daily hunt and one of the ones about wolves, but no, the rest of these are not dailies.
Okay.
Leader of the siege, patrolling the frozen woods. I think we just got the leader of the siege. You've defeated the White Hand siege leader and the Witchaws, but as long as Nurzum roams unhindered, the enemy is a greater threat than the people of Wildermore can withstand.
I think we should go hinder him.
We are doing that. We are doing the hindering.
I'm good at hindering people.
You are? You're a hinderer.
I am.
She's from a family of hinderers.
Ha! Nice
No,
pencil.
actually, she's from a family of farmers.
I saw your little spider chase him down, your little yellow spider from... What power is that?
Clever retort.
Nice.
Run away from me, will you?
So we're going back to Dunfast.
I only have 8 of 10 orcs.
Same.
Me too. Yep,
Yep.
we'll go back. In this extremely cold home, yeah, so we found this odd fragment last week, but we couldn't interact with it. This home is as drafty as it was before, and you feel a strong chill coming from the stone fragment. This ice-cold fragment is very similar to the formations you see on Nurzum, and on the land wherever he goes. That's somewhat disturbing. So Nurzum is an ice giant, but is
And
his
we're
ice
touching it?
is his ice enhanced in some way by this artifact? And is it sort of an infectious ice? What is even going on here?
Where's the defrost key?
You know, the idea of infectious
Try a-
ice is terrifying.
Try a hunter campfire. Can the hunter put down a campfire by this rock?
Doing it.
Maybe that'll cure the chill. I don't know, it might not, since we're carrying the thing. Nope. Because we're carrying the artifact, I think we're stuck with the chill for now. So let's make sure we get rid of it soon.
At least for another minute.
Hey, an orc.
I like killing orcs.
I don't mind this one. It's the fungus one that has that noise that goes with it.
Yeah.
That lasts
Yeah.
for like 20 minutes.
You have defeated a number of orc invaders pouring in from Isengard through the Balewood. That was patrolling the frozen woods. And yep, we're all synced up. Let's go.
These lands were once so fair.
I'm
Think.
having technical troubles with my brain. There we go.
With your brain? I hate it when that happens. Yes, that is it. An unmistakable relic of some terrible power. I hate it. Its power is everywhere now. It is the reason I live here instead of in my true home. I cannot seem to get away from it, and it has brought evil upon us. Now that you feel its power, I will tell you how I came by it. I'm sure that it is the reason Wildermore is falling into a wintry ruin. It is my fault.
It is a sad thing.
And this is
watch
going to be
your
a solo
lands
quest. I'm ready to tell you my strange tale. No one has
It's
ever
Max Players
believed me,
3.
but I hope you will now that you've touched the stone. We'll reform then. I'll take Sophie and Bosel. So, Galt, can you form with Zara and Nangalan?
Yep.
This is not a memory I wish to relive, but I will if it helps you save our land.
In Dunfast, an old and dark one.
Don't
I will
advance
tell
it
you
till it reads,
everything
please.
I remember. Beg pardon?
The White Wizard has
I was
taken
just telling my
everything
group not
from
to
us.
advance it until you finished reading.
I will tell you everything I remember. You will wish me dead when you hear what I did to Wildermore.
Probably.
If you wish to know how I came by the stone, I will tell you. It was a year ago or so, and it was a fine green day. I walked often when it was warmer, for the woods were something that I can't see. The woods
What
were
just
fair
Fire
and
and
hail.
hail.
And we moved to Iathet's hideaway. Yep.
Oh, this is nice. I wish it was like this now.
Yeah, this is how it would look without the curse of the winter, I think.
The White Wizard has taken
Iathet's
everything
voice
from us.
paints a picture in your mind of his walk on the fateful day, a year or so ago. The woods of the Witchhaus feel very different than the bare white tines protruding from the snow today. Iathet remembers walking in the green woods of the Witchhaus. In the distance, on the right, we see an old wanderer. Is that a fellow wanderer I see ahead?
Oh, we
Shoot
know
it.
who this is.
Shoot it!
And in the past, you can't do anything.
The White Wizard. Hail, traveler!
This guy looks totally benign.
Of course he does. Nothing to worry about. What is your errand, my good fellow? Are you from this land? Pray, answer. Why, yes, I am. Can I?
I
I
don't
am
remember
weary.
looking at Toad.
You will invite me to your home to discuss many things. I see that you are weary, sir. Won't you come to and sit in my home? Dunfast is not far.
It is a sad thing to watch.
Yeah,
your
yes.
lands
Do
die.
come and rest in my home. We can discuss whatever you'd like.
It's Saruman.
Of course,
It
this,
is.
this is our memory of his words, so we might be projecting the smoky
I
appearance.
remember sitting for a long while with the old wanderer. Tell me, who is the leader of these lands? Why, that would be Garwig, Reeve of Wildermore.
And
How
Lord of
old
Widows
is
and
he?
Orphans.
Is he strong? Hail. His line is strong, indeed. But he is no longer young. Indeed. And who will succeed him? Our Reeve has many fine sons. Garnoth, Garforth, Edsig, Cuthbald, Garsig. And there is also Thrym Redbeard, the hero of Wildermore. He is like a son to Garwig. None can best him in battle. Is that so? Now tell me, what strongholds have you in this land? He wanted to know everything about Wildermore. I do not know why. I thank you for your time and hospitality. This has been most informative. I leave you with this gift, so you may remember your service to an old wanderer.
The White
And that was
Wizard
when he
has
placed the
taken
stone,
everything from
exactly
us.
where you found it. The cold came instantly. I was so afraid. Iathet concludes his tale. The memory is strange, foggy, unsettling. I do not feel like I was there, merely looking out from a distance, while I
I know what you
spoke too
mean.
much of things that do not concern strangers. I told my neighbors, but they dismissed me as being mad. The stone terrified me. It made me cold. So I left. Now it is cold everywhere, and it is my fault. And now you see what the stone has wrought. The cold came over our lands not long ago, and it was as unnatural as the stone that froze my home a year ago. Is it my fault? Is it because I told him so much?
Yes and no.
No one
Yes, you
has the
told him
power
too
to.
much. No, that was sorry, man.
No one can resist him.
We're disbanded, Nick.
Thank you, sir.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
And there you have it, easily lost. A grim and cursed tale, is it not? The stone Saruman gave Aothit is the key. It is a fragment chipped from the very stone that Nurzum carries with him upon his back. It is the source of the cold spreading through Wildermore, for it goes where Nurzum goes. Garwig must hear of this discovery at once.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
And this is news the Reeve must hear. I hope my tale and that stone help you in your search. Since I met the old wanderer, I have felt a curse of impending doom, while everyone called me a superstitious old fool. Now that you are here, I feel hopeful again. I believe you all can lift the doom cast upon Wildermore. And now we must tell Keenaberg Aothit's tale. If we can find the door.
I found the door!
Grats. So to tell Keenaberg Aothit's tale. Yep, you can go on Warsteed if you want, but I'm going on Goatback, so
Oh, okay, hang on. Truffle snoot!
here we go. Yeah, and it's, unless we're doing Warsteeds, it's going to be your own preference as to what type you ride, but unless you're scouting ahead, group cohesion.
Poor Dawn doesn't have a black goat.
We can go get her one.
Seriously, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to do Moria Instance of the Week for her until it's
Yeah.
all done,
These are
and we're gonna have to
desperate
beat
times for
the.
Roshi
We're gonna
Ryu.
beat the Watcher down. The six of
We
us
can
all
do it.
over leveled. Oh, for sure.
I don't want no
Yeah,
stinking goat.
You don't want no stinking goat? Okay. And Keenaberg says, that is a strange story. Garwig would be glad to hear it. You can escort these poor folk to Forlaw, and I will head north to continue my search for Thrym. I have wasted enough time seeing to these gentle folk. I should be searching for
I
Thrym.
am afraid of what
He
is
needs us,
happening to
and we
these
desperately
lands.
need him.
These are desperate times for the Roshi
Say
Ryu.
it 6 times.
What? Come again?
And then everyone should be on news the Reeve must hear. You gently tell Keenaberg that your errand to speak with Garwig cannot wait and the refugees will slow you down. Fine. I will escort them, so that you may make haste. But then I shall continue my search for Thrym. Wildermore needs him. You bite your tongue and hope that Keenaberg soon realizes that Thrym is gone, so she may confront her grief at last. Keenberg's denial is strong, but she agrees to see the refugees safely to Forlaw. All right, all right.
I am afraid
I will see you at
what is
Forlaw.
happening to these lands.
Can we do this the fun way, or do we have to actually
I will
ride?
see that these people get there safe.
Can we just swoop?
Okay, now it's really important that everybody be on the same step. You have to be, your quest log should say, on news the Reeve must hear, hasten to Forlaw to tell Garwig all that you know. If it doesn't say that, you
It's
need
like
to talk
every-
to Keenberg a few more times. Yep.
It looks like everyone is, though.
It looks like everyone is, yes. but just confirm that. And if you are, then we can have Soph swoop us to Forlaw.
Or Zara, whoever. Either way. Are we ready?
Yep. Swoop
Go,
us.
so
Swoosh. So we are back in Forlaw, and let's head right to the mead hall.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
What, Rutro?
The bell was rung.
Oh.
So we'll pause right inside the
For
mead
pause.
hall. For pause. Yes, pausing for pause. That's a thing that happens.
Rosie's got good timing. I could use a bio too.
Cool. Why don't we take just take 5? So yep, just 5. So return 11:40
It's a sad thing to watch your
Eastern,
lands die.
and we'll talk to what. Hang on, I can't remember what they call this guy Garwig, the Lord of
Widows and orphans.
Widows and Orphans. Thank you.
I thought it was windows and
Win-
oranges.
Windows and Oranges. I heard that one. Yeah. I was a few into my cups when I heard it said that way, but yeah, that they call them that too. They call them all kinds of things. All right, I will take the bio as well, and we can hang out with the Lord of Windows and Oranges. That should be a title in the game.
travel swiftly, but we will aid you as best we may.
I am back.
Hello.
Hello to you, sir.
I have arrived.
Hello.
WB. Welcome to the meat hall. It's a lovely sight of meat over here. Sophie.
Yes! It's the meat hall. Yeah, it actually fits. It totally fits now that I'm looking around.
Ah.
Must be grain in those barrels.
It's not sauce to marinate the meat?
No, you make that up fresh.
Yeah.
Poor Hobbit isn't high enough
So
to
let's
see.
see. I don't know who's here and who's not yet. So, here comes a ready check.
Dawn and Rich are back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, you could do that too.
Hey, Angalan, are you here?
Yep.
Okay.
It is a
You didn't
sad
click the
thing
ready check, but
to
that's okay.
watch your lands die.
Alright, everybody's here. This is news the Reeve must hear. And can you cease playing? And thank you kindly, so I don't have to talk over. Sophie
You
says...
don't have to talk over my beautiful bagpipe music.
No, I prefer not to, but thank you.
Over a bagpipe.
I don't know many people who can. And the Lord of Windows and Oak Boards is what
Boards.
Sophie calls him. Yeah. So we have Lord of Windows and Oranges, Oak Boards, Orphans, Oliphants. I don't know. News the Reeve must hear. I'm so glad to see you all in one piece. Did you manage to piece together the mystery of the relic? You tell Garwig everything Iathid told you about the stone and the old man you know to be Saruman. The giant carries a magic stone with him, and Saruman had something to do with it. So that is it. The ice emanates from Nozoom himself, and goes where he goes.
White Wizard has taken everything
So
from
let's
us.
get him out of here.
Guys, just keep going. I need to take the dog out again.
Okie dokie. So this is an uncertain fate. So now we see what Saruman is about. An evil cursed stone, bringing winter with it wherever it goes. Nazum brings it to and fro across the lands to destroy everything in his wake. Will you try to learn more about how Nazum uses this stone, loyal ones? If you do that, I can send Keeneberg to see how the northern city of Biator has made out.
Oh, that's gonna frost her buttons.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
And that also goes with our epic, which is travel to the city of Biator in the high knolls of Wildermore. So, Keeneberg. No, my friends. I cannot be distracted this time. I will search for Thrym, for our hope lies with him. You saw how Narzum weakened for a moment at the blowing of the horn. You must go to Biator yourselves. I will search for Thrym. If I see anything of the stone you seek, I will send word to you. I brought the refugees here as you wished. I'll not waste any more time. I must find Thrym. Keeneberg refuses to go to Biator and wishes to search the high knolls for Thrym, as we just
It's a sad
heard.
thing to watch your lands die.
These people need to work on their communication skills or their stamina. I can't decide which.
She'd run away without a word to me. Foolish girl. When will she realize that Thrym is gone? I beg you, convince her to come back. I wish to speak with her. I'm no stranger to grief, and I know that she must face hers. She should try and help those who yet live. So we're gonna wait just a second for Galt to walk back
Nope,
and forth
we're all good.
for the little. Oh,
We're
you're
all
all,
good.
all good? Thank you. Welcome back.
I was able to hear the talk through, so.
Cool. Alright. Then I don't know where Keeneberg is.
Ran away.
Ran off to ready yourself for a journey to the high knolls. Should search for her in Forlaw. Okay.
These lands are not to be traveled lightly.
I really like Fall. It's a town I could live in.
If it were all pretty and green, maybe.
Well, that would be nice, yeah, but
And Keeneberg is by the Forlaw stables. I think a few people might have just gotten kindred with the people of Wildermore. If you did, let's go with Postal for a moment here. So if you have kindred with the people of Wildermore, you can go on page 5 of this vendor, Ethelmund. Worth it maybe for everybody, maybe not 100. Yeah, probably. So if you're kindred, you can go to Ethelmund, and on page 5, you can get the return to Forlaw skill, so then you can get back here as a swift travel even if you're not a hunter. And hunters will find guide to Forlaw.
I already have guide. I don't think you need to be
Me
kindred
too.
for-
You need to be kindred for the return, so if you are kindred, you can get it now.
Can I confess that I don't buy the returns on Sophie? It's
That's one of the pokes, the
yeah,
uh,
perks.
perks, not pokes. One of the perks of being a hunter. And then we have Keeneberg when everybody is done buying up their cool skill.
I do buy them on
I still
other
got
characters
5K
though.
to
Girl,
I'm sorry to worry Garwick, but I'll not come back. I will not abandon Thrym when he needs our help. Garwick will thank me when I return Thrym to him, and together we shall drive away Narzum. Keeneberg continues to swear that Thrym is alive and waiting for aid. We must tell Garwick that Keeneberg will not obey, so let's go back to the meat hall. Those guards, man, that must hurt after a while, standing in the cold in that position with your arm extended like that. Right, you're gonna be frozen in that position forever. The guy goes home to his Rohirrim wife at the end of the night. He's like, honey, I just can't lie down. I have to sleep in my recliner because my arm is stuck that way.
Were once so fair.
An uncertain
Also, how much crit rating do you get from that title?
I
Potency.
do not know. Oh, hold on. I do know. 380.
Nice.
Nice.
From that same vendor, right? Ethelmund, the people of Wildermore vendor?
Yeah, it's Kindred is the titles.
Oh, she is gone then. So be it. I'm afraid you must carry the weight of Wildermore on your shoulders alone from now on, good adventurers, though there are 6 of you. I am afraid we must put aside the search for answers on how Nerzum uses the stone. It is more important that we get word to Birtor that they must evacuate. I will not suffer the deaths of any more of my people.
To watch your lands die.
What's six shoulders used to carry?
What waits at Birtor? Our quest for more knowledge of the stone and Nerzum must wait. You must go to Birtor in Keenberg's stead, for I worry for the people there. The city is a bit wild, and the folk there are not friendly to strangers. They are savage, even compared to us here. Be careful out there, easily lost. The high knolls are dangerous even in the best of times, and I could not bear to lose you all too. Take the north road through the Witchaws towards Birtor, and travel to the city of Birtor. That's where we're at.
Stay.
Do you guys
Okay.
remember like going through terrible twos with Prue?
Oh yeah.
Ask about yesterday.
So you're still going through them, you think?
Oh yeah.
She's like 9 months, is that right?
Just 10 months.
Just
Actually,
10
not
months,
quite.
Okay.
On the 3rd, she'll be 10 months.
Okay.
Yep.
And we were told to look at about 2 years total before she actually reaches adulthood.
It is wise for
So we're
wanderers
stuck
to
with a
equip
puppy
themselves
brain
well.
for a while.
Hey, she's great.
She is. She really is a good dog. I
She
had
killed
a
her
knitting
first
project.
squirrel yesterday.
Yeah, Suicide Squirrel has met his karmic fate. This is the squirrel that would drop it like 2 feet away from the dog, yell at her, and then climb the tree. She had friends over yesterday, and I don't think he was banking on. So, yep, it was as clean a kill as can be. We were able to prevent early drawing and quartering on the lawn. I'm happy.
Okay, so
Yep, I'm on follow.
alright. And who's missing? Galt's coming.
Rare
But
card.
she, in the excitement of post-squirrely death, she took a project of mine and trashed it. I'm having to
dear.
redo the project. Which, you know, as it turns out, always look on the bright side. It's coming out better this time already. So, you know, hey, that's good.
There you go.
Improved progress, yay. I did want to skin the puppy at one point.
I think that's very normal.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because
away
you guys
from
are a
her
little bit ahead of
place.
us.
Not really.
Well, in age.
No,
That's
you
about
are.
it.
You're a bit ahead of us in age, and I just was
Yeah.
wondering where you're at, because she just seems like all of a sudden she's hit this really. Doesn't want to listen.
Yeah, we have days like that still, most of them. Right now, we're going
Okay.
through a I'm a big dog really phase.
About
She
to
wants
warband.
to be out where we are. Okay, so I have to get on my war steed.
Yep, we're gonna kill Conog. Corn dog.
Yes, but I still need my stupid horse for war banding.
Deader.
Yeah, come on,
So
doesn't
yeah,
mess around.
she's decided that she's too big a dog for the cage. And we're having a bit of discussion about that. Right now, she's trying to prove that she's a big dog and can sit next to me on her place that we have. But it's failing miserably because I can see your butt. Get on your place. Sorry, guys.
I'm trying to run away from him, but he's following Sophie, who's following me.
Okay, I can stop following you in just
No,
a second. I just
it's-
shoved the dog outside.
I couldn't figure out why he was following me, even though he wasn't targeting me. Yellow.
Oh. What? Are you serious?
Bye bye, Conog. Alrighty. On we go.
How do you know when your war steed has max XP?
Level
Level
60, right?
Yeah, it's level 60, but it also says War Steed level cap has already been reached on the experience bar.
Wow, I'm only level 58.
It's okay, I'm level 55.
I'm also 58.
Oh, I thought you guys were at max.
No. Keep the flies away from my coconut.
Alright, so we'll ride War Steeds for a moment, since that's what Sophie is on at the moment. Well,
She's off being a dog in the north yard. I'm gonna let her. I thought I'd keep on it because we war banded and we might still war band.
Yep.
I wasn't sure what was coming, so.
we're good.
You want?
And we already killed Gimtog and Conog, and they're the only ones around here. We might find the High Knolls Blizzard or some other stuff as we go around here, but we'll see.
Sarah, are you with me?
I'm following the arrows.
We took the left path north.
Yeah, we're back.
We're all together. You glimpse a Rohirric banner on the road ahead. The city of Birtor is near. The Birtor banners have been defiled by orcs. This does not bode well for the city. Wreck them. Wreck the defiled banners. Wreck those banners, and I think everybody gets credit for these.
Yep.
Looks that way.
And here's the stable master for Birtor. Remember I said we would get this for Galt?
Oh, you guys already got...
We came up here killing warbands, and we got the stable master, but we remember I said we came up here, we went to a couple areas but we didn't do any questing? Yeah, this is where one of the places we came looking for warbands. Okay, so, come this way also for a minute, you guys. Go up here if we can we? Warband! High Knolls Blizzard. That's all she wrote, folks. That's all it was. It was a shing worth of morale. Now we're gonna go north of here. And Galt, you should get an auto bestow up here about snowstalkers.
Yep. Yep.
Hungry for prey. Yeah. And that totally gets us super synced, and that makes me happy because that was the one quest
And a
that
new
we had. And yep, Snowcat Slayer. We only killed about 21 or 22 snowcats, I think. So it's not like we stayed up here and killed a bunch, we just kind of killed the ones that we came across. But I remember this auto-bestowing before when we killed the High Knolls Blizzard. Let's kill some more cats. They're on our deed list. Hungry for prey, you fended off many hungry snowcats stalking the hills.
Is that a repeatable?
I don't think it is repeatable. Congrats on Kindred.
Yay!
Alright, so we're gonna go back down and continue. Let's fight our way back down toward Birtor. But we found the place for snowcats.
Yay!
Okay, this is a way down. Here we go. Whee!
I didn't
Slide
even
down. Nope, no brankles. Slide down.
Hang on. Killing guys. We had a bit of a train. We fixed it. Gullen fixed it too.
Yep.
Oak branches. How are there oak branches when I'm gonna shut up? You're not one of our peoples. You're yellow, not green.
Yep.
There's an oak right here.
Alright, so I'll mount up from here. I'll stop interrupt. Say when, Soph.
I'm behind you. I'm on follow.
So Beer Tour banner. These are fun to break.
They are fun to break.
Nice on God with the staff shot. Knocks it over disdainfully. Okay, and we've arrived at Beer Tour and there are corpses everywhere. This is bad business. Gleowen looks at the city and sighs. Beer Tour has indeed fallen, as we'd feared. Gleowen sings. I can't sing, and everything's going by too quickly for me to read this. Gleowen's song.
I think she sighed.
Let's see, I will read what Gleowen sang. Gleowen sings, a city on a hill she was, strong Beer Tour, fair Beer Tour. From across the plain her banners we espied, and she was a comfort in time of pain, time of want. And we have lots of quests, and that's all he's sung so far. So Conquerors from Isengard. Might be a little disjointed reading through because stuff is kind of overlapping. But it says, Conquerors from Isengard. The forces of Isengard have invaded Beer Tour. Settling in as the new masters of this Rohirrim town, you should defeat them, at least 8, to avenge the people of Wildermore who lost their homes. And does anyone yet live?
Hang on, guys. Slow down.
Orcs have planted their flags before the doors of Beer Tour homes as trophies of their efforts, their thorough efforts at pillaging, but perhaps some people have survived after all. Tear down enemy flags and investigate homes. So, and then need to click a villager corpse. This is no proper grave. Many dead men from Beer Tour lie strewn about the town, unburied, defiled by the orcs, even in death. These men are not trophies of orcs, but brave villagers who fought to save their town. They should be given a proper respite in death. Okay, so we need to tend to the corpses of Beer Tour's men, in addition. So here's another corpse. Lots of dead people. Okay, so now we can go ahead. And yes, let's kill the orcs. Get out of here, little maggot, or else you'll let... Whoa, what? Gleowen sings, from each corner of the land all would ride. To that city on the hill, strong Beer Tour, fair Beer Tour. So then, found, yeah, there's an enemy flag. And that's Conquerors from Isengard. You defeated many foes in Beer Tour to avenge the villagers who lost their homes and their lives. Small comfort. The flag is not selfish, but everybody needs to click it. So if the flag is now destroyed, you should search within for survivors.
Nothing.
Roof has collapsed. This home has been wrecked by orcs. No survivors remain within. So make sure you get that click and that little text over. That happened for me when I got to the back of the house back here. There's nothing left alive here. Oh, God. So these corpses, that's 3 and 4 for me. So that's number 4. Horse of Beertor, we can't click these. Tell him a riddle, which is how long can you survive your imminent death, which is not long at all. And here's another enemy flag. Destroy the flag and search
And
within.
cold.
The home is empty and cold.
But still intact. So that's good.
Go with that. There's corpses over here.
We'll be back to visit him.
I have a feeling. Okay, this is going to be our 3rd flag and home search. So home has been thoroughly ravaged by orcs. I love how we all just feathered him from a distance. He just has absolutely no, just complete disdain for the orc. Like, pew pew, no proper grave. You've put many of the former inhabitants of Beertor to rest. These brave men may now lie in peace, safe from the orcs. Okay. Need to move on to more of the houses.
Do we still have
Mine
the
says
first
the
home
first
to do, or
and the
did I
fourth.
miss it?
Yeah.
Nope, the first home and the 4th home are the ones we have left to do.
Okay, I didn't miss it then.
Nope, Boz did them out of order because I'm me.
Well done.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It takes talent.
Oh, nice warm fire in here.
I wouldn't want you to be anyone else.
Well, thank you, dear.
That would be very uncomfortable.
It would. So we should just have investigate the 4th home, which I think is north of us. Yeah,
It's always the last place you look.
always. There it is. Ooh, an orc named Kritar has been riddled. He stood by wondering how much wood could a woodchuck chuck while his fellows died.
A lot, as it turns out.
Does anyone yet live? You have torn down the enemy flags planted at the doors of the destroyed homes in Birtor. There are no survivors. In answer to the question, does anyone yet live? So now we need what awaits at Birtor, which is
Examine
a frosty gust of air. Hair? No, air.
Hair?
A frosty gust of hair. Well, hair can be frosted.
Thought we left that behind us
Frosted
in the 80s.
blonde.
True.
Yeah, right. That is some pretty big hair. Frosty gusts of air have appeared in Birtor. Perhaps it's nothing to worry about, but it's good to notice these things. And the snows come again. You know, nothing to worry about. It'll be fine.
Where is the... Oh.
The snows come again is the follow-up. You suddenly realize that this sudden burst of frosty air might not be mere coincidence. You begin to shiver. You brace yourself as a rush of cold air passes you. Oh wait, we have to have an instance, so we're gonna, I'm going to take Angalan and Sophie. And Bosel, you can go with Galt and Zara. So you guys break fellow. You all three. And Angalan and Sophie and myself will start the snows coming in.
Cold air creeps in.
You guys say when you're ready.
Sending shivers down the spine. All caught within.
Let me be right back. Okay, just for 1 sec.
Yep, no problem. And we'll take our bio break after this instance as well. People probably wondering, did he forget?
Buzz, do you need any allies?
Do I need any allies? Yeah, you can send me a few. I'm sure I will grind through them and make shards. Thank you.
I tried to use a 2000 XP pill for one of my weapons, and I click on it, it's like, you have nothing valid to use that on. I'm like, what?
What?
And I look up and they're all maxed.
Are you low power, dear?
Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay, so we're
back.
waiting on Soph. Okay, welcome
I'm back.
And Bosel's group.
We're good?
Okay. Ready to go. So we see an Uruk scout ahead. Instance, the snows come. Talk to the Uruk standing in the road. So let's talk to him. Alive, one, eh? I thought the orcs cleaned this place out. I hope you're ready to die. The boys are right behind me, and behind them. Well, you'll just have to hope that you survive long enough to meet him, eh? Should run away, little creature, if you value your hide, but I won't let you do no such thing. Oh, ow, that hurts! Oh. Two more Uruks appear to block the path. Uruk siege leaders, go for him, guys. And as we advance, we see a massive number of Uruks and Nerzoom. Nerzoom has arrived. Run! Run the other way. We better run. Run along the road away from Nerzoom.
We go back?
This
Okay.
way.
Do we run? We'll run.
This way.
Oryx, approach. Defeat attackers. Think you're strong, do you? Oh, I guess you are. This way. Enemies are behind you. Defeat them. Run north.
Follow
This
us.
way. We're on the step that says run
down
north.
here.
You need to, yeah, you need to turn and run, and then jump off the
cliff.
Jump off the cliff. You do not remember anymore, only staggering blindly away, far away from Birtor. Well, I'd say we were soundly defeated just then. I'll reinvite the other group momentarily.
All set.
Thank you, G.
Bravely, bravely, we all ran away.
Yep.
Head northeast away from Birtor to the tallest peak. Okay. So we're in the high knolls. That's where we are. We find ourselves in the high knolls up in these mountains. So we're gonna go on foot and explore this place. Chuck a knife at that thing?
Not on purpose.
Discovered steeping.
No, I discovered steeping a long time ago. It's how you make tea.
You do make very good tea. Best I've had from a hobbit.
Why, thank you.
How could we possibly survive?
But that's steeping with 2 E's. Aldston. So we found some... We've come upon some refugees here. Oh, hang on, Soph. It's kind of a double back. It's not really far up. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Follow the torches, and yep, and then come up here, and they're just at the top of this little stony ramp. Yep, there they are. Aldston, the Thane of Birtor. Oh, I knew someone would find us. It is too late for me, but not for the others.
It is a sad thing.
That's the snows come again. Steed XP, yay!
These lands were once
And
so fair.
this is father, husband, son, and we're speaking to Aldston, the Thane of fallen Birtor. The man strains as he looks at you, clearly in pain from his wound. It is too late to save me, strangers, but I am glad you have come. You can help us. But first, there is something I would have you do. I cannot do it myself, and I cannot send Ranmald in her condition. My son lies behind us, dead in the snow, where he fought off orcs so that these women could steal away. Will you lay him to rest? My sword is just here. I will not need it anymore. Lay it with him. And we'll pick up Aldston's sword, and why don't we take our bio break here before we go out back through the cave. We'll just leave it at that step. So it's 12:24, and we'll take a break till 12:35, so about 10-minute break. And then we'll do the rest of our session.
Okay, back in a bit. I was like, who leveled? How dare they level? But no, it's not part of us. Because we have had people accidentally level up before to beyond our cap. Is that Dragon Force? I think it's Dragon Force. Oh wow, that was impressive. This seems like it's just the rhythm part. Like there should be another part that's playing the solos, I guess. It's not the orbo.
How could we possibly survive this?
It's odd there's a Forge Master here, but not a Relic Master, huh?
It was the same in the other camp too. The one with the refugees.
Yeah.
No, there's a Relic Master there.
Was there? So is there another part to that, Angolan? Because you weren't It wasn't playing the solo parts. So is that meant to be played with
Yeah.
another person?
No, that's the only one I had, so I guess they just got rid of it or something, I don't know.
There you go.
Hey.
We are just waiting for Kate to get back to keyboard, and I don't know about anybody else. Looks like, yep, maybe Zara as well.
I'm here.
Welcome back. Yep.
AFK a sec. AFK a sec.
Alrighty. I am super here. I see that Boso is back. Welcome back. And Nangalan went AFK a minute, but didn't do AFK tag. Are you here, sir? Is not here. I don't know. Are you here?
Where is here?
Sorry,
Here you are.
Who are
here.
you?
in-
What am I?
Sorry,
You
it
should
was
be
a,
sorry.
It was a phone call.
I
Was
hope it was good
was it
news.
one you wanted? Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, it was just, people call, just my dad checking on me.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's not bad news, so, you know.
Yeah.
Ergo.
Parents who love you. Bothering.
They're at least thinking about you. Thinking is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Puppy jail.
So now we are gonna talk to Ronmald, and everyone is here.
I am afraid of
You
what is
ask the
happening
wife
to
of
these
Aldston's
lands.
son if she wishes to lay a tribute at Kelston's grave. Ronmald closes her eyes sadly, and for a few moments seems unable to speak. At last she gives a quiet answer. This pendant. He gave it to me, and I have treasured it always. If it is buried with him, It will be a part of me that lies with him. Runmold wishes us to do. Place the pendant upon her husband's grave. Collect the pendant. Did everybody collect the pendant but me?
Oh,
I hope so.
no, I did not.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't
got it.
either. Woohoo! That is some pro gaming right there. I did not collect it. Go back in and collect it if you're like the dumb dwarf who may have smoked pipeweed. That might have happened. And then we're going to find Kaelston's body near Birtor, which is to the south of us. But I'm going to wait at the cave exit for everybody.
So let me get this straight. She got up from grieving beside her dead husband to put the pendant on the table so that she wouldn't actually hand it to us directly.
Rather than hand it to, we're dirty adventurers. We don't touch the Rohirrim.
She's grieving. Give her a break.
Okay, that's fair.
That's not
We
her
won't
husband
be
either.
mean to it
That's
only.
her father-in-law. We're looking for her husband.
What's her
right now.
father?
Her husband's dead.
Her husband defended them as they retreated, and died doing so. And then that
The
guy-
younger man.
Yeah, that's the son of the old guy that's dying.
This place is one tragedy after another.
Yeah, really.
No
isn't
kidding.
a good.
I remember it being.
When do we get to go out and look for baby clothes and stuff?
That
Kel-
doesn't sound
Kelston
like
had
fun.
He had himself a Boromir here.
Found you.
Yep. It doesn't sound like fun. Here lies Kaelston, son, husband, and father of Birtor survivors. It is clear from the carnage strewn about him that he was brave and strong. Not many men could have felled so many hale orcs. He sacrificed himself so that the women of Birtor could escape.
No,
So let's lay him-
going out to look for baby clothes does not sound like fun.
Well, it sounds more fun than burying people, I gotta say.
Well,
it's
yeah,
like-
I mean,
Because
compared
then
to
that would mean
but,
there
you
were
know.
some babies.
Yeah, it would.
That's fun for somebody.
Babies are cute for about half an hour, and then they get soggy.
When they're someone else's
Mm.
baby.
I don't
weird.
think they're even cute for half an hour.
Well, you know. I have to occasionally prove that I'm a woman. They'll revoke my chick card. It's kind
Hey,
of
you
like
should-
having a dude card.
You spawned one that grew to adulthood, so you're exempt forever
Yes, but
from
now
that
she's
test.
out wandering alone, and I have to prove it occasionally.
Well, I see. I didn't know it worked like that.
Apparently it does.
Nah, you get to define your own definitions of what femininity is.
I generally do. No,
Right,
I'm not joking. They're okay for about a half an hour, and then they get soggy, and I'm like, ew, it's drooling, it's peeing, put it away.
I did that already. I rode that
Yeah,
ride.
exactly. Been there, done that. That t-shirt sucked.
But that is a thoughtful thing of you to say, in my opinion. And Aldston says, "Thank you, friends." Oh. Aldston says no more, for he is in great pain, probably dying of his wound. And the survivors here give us quests. Kael'thad has one. Yarrow in the snow.
Curses upon the orcs.
This wound is no good. Please, stranger, find some yarrow, if you can. I hope the snow hasn't buried it all. I'll need plenty of the leaves and some snow to pack it on with. We'll patch you up, Thane. Try not to speak.
Saruman
And
will pay
Lady
for the crimes
Edhild.
of the White Hand.
What do you want, strangers? We'll survive here, mark my words. We women of Beator are handy. We did not need your help. Hardy. Sorry, that is an R, not an N, correct.
I'm calling this week.
You notice Edhill's fingers have turned rather blue, and she shivers beneath her stubborn demeanor. You should bring pelts to these people so they can survive here. You can bring pelts from snowcats.
Someone
Jeez.
getting glasses.
Yeah, it's time for my prescription change.
It's generally expensive, and he's been trying to put it off, but I don't think we can
the same
anymore,
way.
because you're the only eyes.
Yep. We have encroaching ice as a quest that should have auto-bestowed.
Yep.
Snowy grims, surely springing up due to the nearness of Nurzum, can be found throughout the high knolls. Okay. Which one is the Yarrow? Yarrow in the snow. I think we're gonna go down to the base of this. Pick some Yarrow. Oh, we have to interact with the corpses in this case to collect the pelts, so do that.
That was embarrassing.
You're never too high level to get auto stunned by a goat in this game. It's always a humbling experience. Meh.
Send you over the cliff?
I'm up here looking at fresh snow, where I think there might be yarrow root. We'll see. Are
Soph's going the wrong way.
people down there?
Turn around, Soph.
Hey, Soph.
Sorry.
Did you guys find some down there? Or
No.
Nah, she got knocked off and started walking down the hill.
what?
Oh, hey. Someone killed a cat.
There's snow up here. With me and Zara.
There's snow everywhere.
Found some.
I know, but there's fresh snow.
What's weird is that there's goats that you can't interact.
Right. We don't talk about those. They're a little bit eerie.
They're the Rohan Conservation Movement goats.
So apparently we need to gather fresh snow. Because that's a thing.
Because we couldn't get
That's-
some right
that's what I was
outside the
packed.
cave.
To pack
That's what I was
Yeah.
talking about.
after.
Alright, and now we're gonna go, let's see. Get down and around. Yep. That's what we're gonna do.
Did I get all the fresh snow?
Should be 4 of 8, or 4 of 4. And you should just have pick yarrow now. Left,
Yep,
is
that's
what
what
I'm
I
trying to say. Sorry, 4 of 8. I was looking at Grimm's. Hey, we found yarrow. Growing in the snow. Trust a hobbit to find it first. There's a grim guarding some of it. And we've driven back a number of grims, and that should complete that quest, encroaching ice. And there should be enough yarrow here. I don't think it's selfish. Enough for everybody to gather? Yeah, there's plenty. It's all over the place.
And I crashed.
Okay.
No.
We will wait for you here. See if we can gather any kitty cats with their pelts. Thank you, sir.
And that's pelts for me.
Good
I
job.
need one more.
I must not have been clicking my pelts while I was killing other stuff, because
Let's
only got
hang
5.
out for Bozel.
Yep.
Almost back. Back.
Woohoo! Welcome back. Now, do these ones count for you that we killed?
I have...
Can you click this one?
No, I'm already done with pelts.
Oh, okay.
And yarrow now
Okay.
also. So I'm good.
Find the bring to.
And if anybody's not done, like Boz. Okay, let's take the stuff back. I think I was the slacker on that one.
I thought I saw you, like, killing him and just moving on.
You did. You saw that.
I didn't say anything because I knew that would lead to more killing, which is good.
More killing is good. We need those guys. And just, you know, on general principles, slaying more things is good. So let's speak to Edhild.
Saruman
Call
will
me.
pay for the crimes of the White Hand.
Did you not hear me, dwarf? I said we don't need your help. The women of
War is
Beatora...
upon us. Down with Isengard.
Edhild pauses to eye the pile of warm pelts. Well, I suppose there's no use letting these fine furs go to waste. Thank you, I
You're
suppose. And see, furs actually appeared in their area. Then we'll speak to
How could we possibly
Kael'thlan.
survive this?
Yarrow in the snow.
Ah, very brown and brittle. Not much life left in these poor plants, but it's something. I will try. Now hold you still, Thane, old Stan. We'll fix you right up.
The White Wizard is
And
taking
Old Stan.
everything from us.
Where is Ronmold, stranger? I must speak with her. She must heed my last wish. Aldston does not look well. It will not be long before he is gone. Ronmold, where are you, my child?
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
And there is Ronmold.
Do you no longer hear? Do you no longer see me, kind one? I am here. I am here. Aldston, what is it you wish to tell me?
These lands were once
I am here,
so
dear one.
fair.
I have not left your side.
Aldston speaks to Ronmold in a fading voice. Dear girl, you have been a daughter to me ever since my son brought you home to us. I know you have not taken to our rough way of life. I know you do not keep many friends outside of my family. I beg you, for the sake of my grandchild, do not be alone. You must survive. And the child that grows in you must survive. And the dog dish must survive too. That must survive
Is that
as well.
Sam? Is that Samwise Gamgee's
Yeah, go
pack
ahead.
I hear?
Yeah. My dear,
puppy
you must learn to
jailhouse
get along
rock.
with the others. And put that infernal cooking pan away. This is a serious
Yeah,
business.
I'm dying here. Why are you making potatoes?
Well, you know,
Day's just not
probably
complete
gets hungry.
without potatoes.
Potatoes.
Nice crispy bacon.
We saved you some.
And Ronald says, I would try. I wish you would not
afraid
leave
of
me,
what
but
is
I will do my
happening to these
best.
lands.
My child will make you a proud grandfather.
And try to rouse the Thane.
Sad
Aldston's
thing
breath
to
slows
watch
and he grows
lands
still.
die.
The Thane of Beertor is dead, following his son to a wintry grave. And
didn't really-
of Ronald is
I mean, we could maybe put him in a more relaxed pose. Like,
Let's
do
see
we
him.
really need to leave him like that?
Oh, wow, seriously, he's like all sprawled out. Somebody
Arr.
close his eyes and, put him. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Come on, well, we know the Rohirrim are really weird people.
Oh, and she
at this
has.
point.
So Corridon didn't bring those mittens. He took them from the locals because she's got Corridon's mittens.
Oh, Ronmal
Oh,
does
she's
have
pregnant.
Corridon's mittens. Look at that.
I was wondering where the child was.
She actually is pregnant. Yep, she's quite pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Yep, if you look close, yeah. Looks like 8 months or so, yeah.
These are desperate times.
You have
for the
done enough for
Rohirrim.
now, easily lost. Please rest. Take some time to yourselves. We will bury the Thane and begin to pick up the pieces. It is our turn to bear the burden of what befalls our lands. Go. Come back when you are rested.
Head north behind the mountain to find a place to rest.
Can't we rest
Okay.
here on the
Okay.
pelts that we just brought?
By the
Next
fire.
to the fire with a big piece of mutton on it?
No, surely you must go. Go. Keep
My name's
going.
not
Oh.
Shirley.
They are jerks.
Yeah.
What a strange person.
Well, I mean, the Lord of Windows and Oranges,
Sophie doesn't like
he did
Rohan.
warn us that these guys were rough around the edges.
He did.
Architecture of the meat hall.
I find it difficult to follow you guys when I'm laughing so hard.
Alright, we're heading north, which is kind of down a slope, but compass north, and then we're gonna veer east. And that's what we're doing.
I'm still laughing over windows and oranges.
Dinner. More dinner.
He got me again. You know.
I mean, really, that's just
Yeah, we
Angolan's
can
fault
work
for
on
not
our
keeping
own first.
anti-stun on you all the time.
You're right, exactly. Jeez, slacker.
Hey,
Are you
Flower.
serious right now? Hey, wild foxglove, we found one. It is a wild foxglove. And we discovered it. That is the only one on the entire map, so do make sure you click it.
Oh yeah, this is a much better place to rest than inside the nice warm cave.
Of course it is.
Oh, we can see the Kustan.
Nearby, a rocky overlook.
It's a
Ooh,
thinking
you
spot.
can see the Kuthstan. Very nice. Good catch. So if you have, I don't know if your draw distance is turned up, but you can see maybe a statue in the distance of, and that is, oh, what is his name? Help me. Founded Kalinardon, right? Is that him? In the alliance with Gondor. Dadgummit.
Eorl the Younger.
That's Kyrian.
Is that Eorl the Younger?
Kyrian and Eorl.
Awesome. So I don't, with that one with the spear who's pointing, is that Eorl? I think that's Eorl, isn't it?
I don't know.
And I can't quite see Kyrian, but if for some
hey,
reason
there's a guy standing over there.
So this is the thinking spot. Yeah, that's the guy. That's what we were talking about.
Okay.
So we're gonna click the thinking spot
I think
to advance our quest.
those guys don't like us very much. Whoa. Ghosts.
Banana nut or
As you look
blueberry?
out over the green field, excuse me, I'll try that again. As you look out over the green hills of the great river, untouched by Nurzum, you're filled with overwhelming grief and anger at the plight of Wildermore. I'm suddenly filled with overwhelming grief and anger, and I don't know why. The sound of women's voices from below startle you from your reverie. Find the women whose voices you heard. Let's go.
Pretty sure those were all the people that we had graves for back and forth though.
Yes, I think so too. And we found some Birtor refugees.
I am afraid of what is happening to these
Don't you
lands.
come any closer. Stay back. The woman relaxes when she realizes that you're not enemies. Yes, we escaped Birtor. We make north to cross the river into Earlsmead. There are others that went toward the Balewood. Madness. And others that went with the Thane's family, who are pursued by orcs. We believe this is the safest way.
Yeah, they look like they
Return
were
to
safe.
yeah, return to Ronwald. So let's do that. There are ghost red dots on anybody else's minimap right now? Like mobs we've slain and never vanished off the minimap?
They could be up. Oh no, the corpses show up as red dots. Yeah.
We're headed back south?
Got it.
Yep, I
It's
think we're all
going up the
together.
wrong way.
Yep, we're all together. Make sure we're going the right way here.
We do that?
First time for everything.
I thought it was always an experiment.
Yeah, that other way would have led to a much, much longer hike, so thank you guys. And here we are. Sharkbird. Baby Sharkbird.
Don't. I just got it out of my head.
Do 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 do.
Yep. Thank you, that's all.
How could we possibly survive this?
Other survivors? I agree with the others. It is madness to go into the Balewood. That forest is haunted.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Completed
These are
time to think.
desperate times for the
Isolation
Rohirrim.
among survivors.
I can't find...
Did you not find the cave-in, Soph? Hang on. Coming. Oh,
I got it. I found the way
found
out.
the little ramp up. There you go. That's a turn in with Ronmald, and then isolation among survivors.
I suppose you must leave to find the others then. I had hoped that you would be able to see us to safety again.
You think upon Ronmald's difficult situation. She cannot travel far while pregnant, and the other women do not seem able or willing to care for her in her time of need. Yet you must see to the others who fled the massacre at Birtor. They may be much in need as well. What is to be done? Frithwin?
Step up and help.
What do you want? I thought you only spoke with the nobility of the cave.
Wow, they're rude.
So I'll take Bosel and Sophie. Angal and Zaragalt. And
Ronmald,
hang
in a
on,
fragile state, needs the kindness
I think
of
someone
the
went
elderly
accidentally into the
and
snows
sleeping
come
cave.
again.
How do you know that?
Oh, nope, nope, I think it was just I think it was a display bug. We're fine. So, climb the ramp of the steeping cave again.
Alright. Go right back up to the people we're talking to. Really, guys?
They do not accept
These
me.
are desperate
Do you
times
see
for the
how
Rohirrim.
they will not stand near me? Without Keelstan or the Thane nearby, they will be openly unfriendly. I have always been kind to them. I must get used to being alone until the child comes.
Ronmald is clearly isolated from the other women, a dangerous problem for a pregnant woman who must survive a harsh winter.
These are
Speak to
desperate times
Kilflot
for the
about it.
Rohirrim.
Leave us be, meddler. You'd rather talk to the nobility than us anyhow, eh?
Keoflot is indignant toward you for associating with Ronmald.
You cannot make us like her, no matter
I'm
how many
afraid of
furs
what
you
is
pile
happening
on
to
us.
these lands.
How meta. And Edhild says,
Don't you involve me in it, stranger. I've no love for the girl either, even if the Thane wish things different.
Edhild will not explain, despite the Thane's dying wish that Ronmald should be accepted.
The Thane's family pamper her enough. Now she must learn to fend for herself. We Birtor women can handle ourselves, so
These
must
are
she.
desperate times for the Rohirrim.
And Frithwin,
She thinks she's better than us, that's why. 'Cause ever since she came to our little town from the south, from some fancy city.
Frithwin resents that Ronald is an outsider.
Strangers to Bir Tor think themselves better than us, but we will always survive.
Vanish.
We roar at them in frustration, but they are unconcerned, so let's speak to Ronald.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
You see, there is no hope to reconcile us.
You ask Ronald
Okay.
for a few moments.
Hang on a second, Nick. Sorry.
Yep.
Whoever
no
in
problem,
my
waiting.
group is clicking ahead, please knock it off.
Sorry.
Angalan?
I get
Yep,
a
Angalan,
little
slow down.
overzealous sometimes. I apologize.
If you
This is the
stay with
third
what
time
I'm-
I've asked you.
Yep, if you stay with what I'm reading,
Sorry.
your group will be happier. Yep. Thank you. You ask Ronald for a few moments to speak alone with the women outside.
Yes, I'll be fine by myself. Take as much time as you need.
So we're going to meet them outside. Oh, it takes us automatically. Okay. Galt, is your group outside too? Watching them walk to
Oh,
the
yeah.
left? Okay, we'll follow them to the left.
Humph. Why do you want to talk to us out here?
These are desperate times.
What
for the
now,
Rohirrim.
Are you telling us how we should grieve for our own thane? Aldstan is our loss, not yours. I know why the outsider brought us here. You all heard Thane Aldstan's dying wish. Mind you, he died to protect us, the women of Bir Tor. No matter what our petty squabbles be with that gal.
You ask Keoflad of what squabble she
I'm
speaks.
afraid of what is
What is the
happening
women's
to
problem
these
with
lands.
Ronald?
That is no longer my concern. Now leave me be, meddlers. You have struck me hard with grief, bringing me here to see my dear Thane in the ground. I'll be kind to the girl from now on. For him.
To Frithwin next. But I think first...
Oh,
Oh, it teleported us again to...
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Why did you have to bring me here? I did not want to see him like this. Buried. Surrounded by wicked orcs. This is a cruel trick. Oh, it is a stab of pain to see Kaelston this way.
well, that's part of the problem.
It hurts, it hurts. I loved him so. We all loved him. And oh, how he flirted. We all thought he would marry Edhild. But then he met Ronald far away, and brought her here and his attention stopped. It was clear to all of us how much he loved her. And we could not bear it, so we hated her. But you've shown me now. Those days are done. So much jealousy and spite over a man who no longer lives. My spite is buried here. I will help his wife and his child.
And then we'll go and speak to Edhild, who's just down the hill. G, are you with us?
These are desperate times
Yep.
for the Rohirrim.
You heard right. I thought Kaelstone would be mine forever, and he let me think so, until he brought Ronald here. I'll never like her, no matter how hard you try to step Betty in my heart. When I look at her, I see that I was not good enough for him.
Two out of three ain't bad.
I seriously
afraid
mean
of what is
that. I don't
happening
need
to
them
these lands.
to like her. I need them to help her.
Right. I shall miss you, Kaelston.
Edhild bows her head, and when she looks up again, her eyes are sharp and clear.
I'll help Ronald, and see that the son of Kaelston, my future Thane, will survive this fell winter. I swear it on this grave. Sophie says, thank you. I've seen enough, you troublesome meddler. Let us return to the steeping cave. I'll not give Romuald any more trouble. And we are back at the steeping cave, and we will speak with Romuald. I will add Galt back to the group.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
And we'll speak to Romuald. Thraithwyn and Ceolflaed were kind to me when they returned. Erdhild is still cold, but I sense that she has changed as well. What did you say to them to make them change their minds? You tell Romuald that it was private, but perhaps the women will tell her someday. And they have follow-ups. Let's talk to Ceolflaed first. Digging in.
How could we
Don't you worry no
survive
more.
this?
We were petty before, but there's a child coming, and we're women of Beertor. After delivering plenty of babies, Runmold is in good hands. Well, since we'll be settling in for a while, until mother and child are fit to walk far, I'll be needing some firewood to get us started. See if the other ladies need anything for our stay. And then you must go and continue your heroism in the rest of Wildermore, so we can get home again. 8 firewood. Frithwin, armed for anything? I've been unkind to Ronmold for foolish reasons, I see it now. But we shan't let her be alone now, with her family gone and little one on the way. If you fix me up with some weapons and basic supplies, I'll teach the others to fight. And we'll defend this cave to the very last. I hope the weapons aren't needed, but I should like to have them, just the same. Go to the outskirts of Beertor, and see what you can scrounge up. Try not to let any orcs see you. We don't want them following you back here. So collect axes, cooking supplies, and weapons, but look at the red text. Try not to draw too much attention from the orcs. So this is a stealth quest, so we can't just aggro them when we get there.
We're not very good
So
at the
we're gonna
stealthiness.
Well, we will manage it.
We'll manage.
And this is Edhild with a scattered herd. What I need most of all is milk for the child, or if worst comes to worst, meat for the spit. I tended a goat herd for Beertor, and I'm sure some are still alive. Go out and catch some of the goats, and bring them back. They're good creatures, and they'll follow you. Oh, with all of you together, you might get as many as 18. That'll be quite a lot of goats. No need to mount up, because we're just going to be collecting stuff. Here's firewood. But is it selfish?
Is it selfish?
No.
Red sky at morning, sailors take warning.
I'm not that worried about. We're landlocked. I wonder what a red sky in the morning means. Is there a greater chance of tornadoes on days like?
Red sky at morning,
I
watch
don't
out for
understand
Bjornings.
Okay.
There we go. Watch
I
out
can't
for
shoot
Bjornings.
the firewood, Boz.
No, you can't. You can't shoot the firewood.
I always
I'm
thought
trying.
that little ditty was opposite of what it should have been.
Why?
Well, if it's a red sky, it means there's a lot of atmospheric disturbance, right? Which to me would mean a sign of a possibly coming storm.
I thought it was moisture.
But either way,
Yeah.
being in the east
I don't
means
know.
it's probably going away from you.
Is that where the weather was coming from when the same
Unless you're
was made?
sailing west.
So here's our second goat for everybody
Depends on
over on Boz.
what part of the rum route they were on.
Well, the
We're a
weather
little
travels
separated. Yep, so everybody get your second
largely
goat.
west.
And here's
I'm
another
so
goat.
glad you're not in channel right now, Bronwyn.
I just got a good look at the herd of goats that we have.
Yeah, we're gonna have 18 goats. This is great. This is fantastic.
I wish Ninth
Now
and Cherry
here
and
we go.
Fappy and Rainus were all here.
We're all
yeah,
here.
and Caracas. Yeah, we need to
Be
have
like
30.
a monster herd of goats.
The 36 goats, yes, but we only have 18 goats. Yeah, but a raid group of goats would be way more
You should
awesome.
take a screenshot of this.
Yeah, this totally needs screenies. Hang on, we need to get a good screenshot of this. Let's get all our goats onto a nice high contrast part of the snow. Here, there we go. Okay.
I can smell it from here.
Let's be cowboys. Look, I'm herding goats. I'm a cowboy.
Oh, they go away when you mount.
Oh. Well, then I won't.
I was just about to try herding goats from my goat.
Yeah.
So we have the goats. So let's get some more firewood. Yep, some more firewood.
How are we gonna sneak around orcs with all these goats?
We're not. We're gonna return. Actually, I think we should take the goats down to the orc camp. I think that would be very funny. But
we'll just baa a lot and they'll think we're one of the goats.
I like the
Yeah.
idea. I really like the idea, actually.
So that's 7 firewood. I don't know how much you guys have.
There's one over here, Buzz.
I'm at 7.
What's that?
Rolling.
Did you get this one already?
Firewood? Yeah, that's my 8th right there. I'm good. Anybody not done with firewood? Looks like everybody's done. So armed for anything. Let's take these goats. Let's see if they'll follow us down to Beer Tour.
What if we never turn this
It's just
quest
a thing
in?
we.
They usually leave when you get beyond a certain region.
Let's just not turn it on.
I love that idea.
We'll have to
Alright.
change the name of our kinship, won't we?
Easily found.
2.
I don't know.
The
Something that
herdsman.
has to do with goats.
The 6 goatsmen of the apocalypse? I don't know.
There's only 3 goats.
The goat herd 6? They're still with us. They're gonna help us sneak in. They're exactly the distraction we need, you
They're
guys.
ninja goats.
This is brilliant. Yeah, they are. They're a clan of ninja goats. Can't have ninjas in
That's
Lord
why
of the
they
Rings.
survived.
It's completely
Why
disrespectful.
can't we have ninja goats in the Lord of the Rings?
Well, we're finna have them, so here we go.
Right.
Oh, careful, there's a marauder around the corner.
Okay, so we need to not... Alright, so stick with Boz, because we need to not... Do not draw too much attention from the orcs, so let's kind of move around the edges. There's a scout.
I'm kind of gonna follow up,
Yep, I think you're right.
like follow the fence. up
So... Yep, follow Bosel and Boz
there. And the goats.
in that order. And the goats. Oh yeah, you found him. Trust the burglar. And here we go. Get this weapon stash. And there's cooking supplies.
I see the next one. Oh, cooking supplies.
And be careful when you get it if someone else is already getting it. You may not actually
You should.
collect.
Yep. Did you get the cooking supplies, Soph?
Yes, I did. I think I did. Let me check.
Can you click this thing here?
I have 1 cooking supplies and 2 weapons.
Then you're where you should be. So let's catch up to the group.
Thank you.
And,
There's an axe. There's an
yep,
axe.
and get this. Yep, this hatchet right here. Molly hatchet. And cooking supplies back here.
It's Marauder come.
Is a marauder coming? I don't see him.
He turned. Went back.
Oh yeah, he did. I see him. Yeah, we're good. Follow that burglar. I love the goat herd. This is awesome. It's freaking awesome. That's 3 or 4 weapons. So we need 1 axe and 1 set of weapons, I think.
I must have missed one then, because I only have 2.
There's an axe.
Yep.
There should be weapons around here somewhere. Based on the map.
Right,
I
right
see
there.
one.
Right over there.
Right over here.
Past this flag on the left. Just be careful of orcs. Before we jump too far ahead. Yep. Oh, no, we're good. And there's actually 2 weapon stashes here on Gollin, so you can catch up and get the other. It's just behind.
Careful, there's Marauders
and-
around.
Yep, and then let's follow Bosel out.
Come, my children.
It's gonna use a safe file and take us over a cliff.
That's what I would do.
I know.
I do that even, and I don't have a safe fall.
Of course, the goats are fine.
Well, this is natural terrain for them. I mean, look how easily they're owning it. Look at the goats. The goats are owning it. Look at that. They're just.
He's such a jerk.
Oh my god. That's gonna be clipped. That was a rain of goats coming over the cliff.
Are there
Oh my
more
God.
clips? Can we do it again?
Like, I'm kind of serious. Like, we should just not turn this quest in ever.
So I think we've pretty definitively proven that orcs aren't too bright if they didn't catch a group coming into their camp with
With 18 goats.
bleeding goats.
Wait, this goat is a spy for the enemy. Destroy it. It's a traitor.
Oh, this is one of the best moments I've ever had in this game right here.
Absolutely. Yep. No question.
Thing is, are they gonna auto turn in as soon as we walk through the cave.
Probably.
It says if you become separated from them, they automatically go to the cave.
Oh, I thought they meant they would follow you. Yeah, then they probably will not follow us out of.
That's
Wildermore.
too bad. Alright, if you want any more screenshots of these goats, now is the time.
Goodbye, Larry. Goodbye, Curly. Goodbye, Mo. I'll miss you.
The goats have arrived safely.
Oh, they're here.
They're still with us.
Oh, they are still with us.
Bollocks!
We brought the whole herd. You up, Soph?
I
Yep.
am.
And let's talk to Ed Hild.
Saruman will
Ed Hild
pay
gives
for
the goats a
friends
fond
with
smile.
white hand.
Poor frightened dears. I think this is absolutely every one of them. We'll do our best not to eat you, little goats. We can keep each other alive, eh?
And
still
Frithwin,
here.
armed for anything.
Thank you, easily lost. These will do well until we can move Ronald safely out with the child.
War is upon us. Down
Grat
with
Soph,
Isengard.
said Kindred.
Oh, cool.
A
Oh, yeah, I
thousand
did.
curses upon
And
the
digging in.
This'll do nice. We'll keep Ronald warm until she's out of danger. Now go and help the other refugees. If they ran into the Balewood, they'll need it.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
And we have Ronald, the follow-up, scattering westward.
Must you go look for them? I was hoping you could stay here. Though you did me such kindness to make these women my friends at least. At last. Nay, I see that you must search for survivors, and help them as you've helped us. We will stay here, and survive until it is safe to come out again. I hope we meet again, easily lost. I have lost so much since Beartor was taken, but gained so much too.
So
feel bad for her.
scattering westward. Yep. A noble woman of what, like we're snowborn or something like that, you know, it's very different than
Well, and we
living
don't
in the
even know that it was
Wildermore.
a love match. Could have been a political alliance, and then
Goats are
she's
still
stuck
here.
on the outside of everything. Yes, they are.
The goats are still here.
Because, yeah.
Yes!
We've
they're
noticed.
Still here. That's
Yay,
amazing.
goats.
Okay,
Did you
so let's
not
mount.
turn it in?
Yeah, turn it on.
No, we all have goats, I think.
Yep, we have scattering westward and a song for Beartor. So let's ride a little south of here. Riding down the hill. And then we're going to head west. You know you want to break those banners.
I don't think we missed a one.
Yeah, let's dismount here.
Guess I should be careful what I wish for.
We still have goats. That's amazing.
This is awesome.
I think it's great. What could be better?
Ninja goats.
Oh, you can't rename the goats. Yeah, the goats have been stuck with us since we did this quest. Each one of us got 3 and they're following us around still.
So we're climbing this here high peak. What we're doing. Discovered the lonely height. Here we are. Talk to the man on the peak. Okay. So, from here, what they want us to see is across from here on the other peak, there's a little homestead. So that's what they want us to see, is over, if you look over here, basically to the southeast on that other peak. So why don't we go that way? But while we're here, I have a feeling we may want to advance our epic too. So let's, before we go talk to that man, I think we're quite close to, is it all the way down there? It's all the way down at the bottom there. So we're not quite close to it. But
Somewhat.
somewhat close.
So are we talking to that dude or not? No?
We're gonna go look. We're gonna go talk to our epic folks first. Find Nona, the entrance to Nona's cave.
So we brought the goats to her, and she was like, thanks for these goats, they'll help us. And then we proceeded to take all of the goats.
The goats.
Or they followed us.
The goats left with us because they liked us better.
Yep. I do not blame them.
She
This may
said,
be the
we'll
entrance."
try
Yeah, we'll
not
try.
to eat you. She didn't make any guarantees.
So the goats were like, "Hey, can we come with you guys?" And here's Nona. And leave book 11 alone. We're on book 10, chapter 9, A Song for Beertor.
Really, I am. But I cannot leave these people.
My friends, I'm glad to see you. Really, I am. But I just cannot leave these people. I found them dying in the snow, and I brought them here. But they have not yet recovered. I would not abandon them now. Nona lowers her voice and speaks privately to you and Horn. I rescued 4 folk from that city, and while 3 of them are not doing much better, I fear the 4th may succumb. Speak to them, if they will speak to you, and there may be something you can do to ease their recoveries. I am glad to see you all, and Horn. Nona trails off and will speak no more for now. So leave book 11 alone, we don't need to mess with that. Let's talk to Elda. I did not know the Dunlandens had such capacity for kindness. He coughs weakly. My name is Elda, and when the orcs came to my city, I picked up sword and shield and thought to fight, but a great piece of masonry crumbled, not 2 yards from where I stood, and Elda shudders with the memory. I awoke in this cave. I think the orcs thought I thought that I was dead. I'm fortunate. Nona found me, or I would be dead. And speak to Emma. My name is Emma. Any friend of Nona's is a friend of mine, and a friend of my family's. Though most of them be dead. The city had no chance. The orcs climbed the stony cliffs around Beato under cover of night, and by morning the unnatural snows had come. We could fight against orcs, even such orcs as these. But there was more, a great shadow in the darkness. Emma shivers at the memory. I will know forever the names of the orcs that slaughtered my friends and my family as they ran. One day when I am recovered, I will hunt them down and show them what their attack on Beator has cost them their future days.
So,
talk to
anyone want to buy some goats? Anyone?
I keep waiting for someone to be, what's with all the goats?
Let's talk to the dying man first. This man is close to death and his sightless eyes cannot focus on you. You wonder what it is he's seeing, and hope he will soon find peace from it. And Elfgifu.
That was kind of
Never
creepy.
thought I would owe such a debt to a Dunlending.
I am Elfgifu, friend of Nona. I saw to the horses of Beator, and it was their panic that saved me. I was given warning enough of the orc attack that I was partway down the hill when the giant... Elfgifu trails off, visibly upset by the memory. All of us owe our lives to Nona. I never thought I would owe such a debt to a Dunlending, but there it is. Elda, Emma, and I would be dead if it were not for her ministrations. I do not know the name of the other man she saved. I do not recognize him. He may not be from Beator. This may be heartless, but I fear he will die before I learn his name. That is a sad truth indeed. Thrym? Yes. That's not Thrym. Thrym has a great red beard. And Book 10, Chapter 9. I have to know these people are safe. I have been speaking with Horn, and he understands. Nona turns the full force of her scowl upon Horn, who seems to have lost his voice temporarily. He understands, she continues. Thank you for all the root vegetables also. I will see. Excuse me. I will see if that will help spur the recovery of those in my care. I fear it will not be enough for the dying man.
Emma told me the apothecary was attacked early
Book
during
10,
the fall
Chapter
of
10.
Beator.
Recipe for remedy.
I am a warrior of the Kloof, friends. I am no poet. I do not know this man's name, and none of the others I brought here have seen him before. His eyes do not see me, and his health is failing more rapidly with every hour that passes. He is a dying man, and that is what I call him, though it seems cruel. I fear if nothing changes, he will not live much longer. Emma told me the apothecary was attacked by the orcs early in the fall, during the fall of Beator, and they stole many useful poultices and medicines. If you can recover these dried herb bundles from orcs throughout the High Knolls, we might use them to slow his decline for a time.
And again, the book 11, Chapter 1 alone. We're not advancement yet. Let's take our goats outside. And now we're gonna go, let's mount up. Okay. It's a very
How big is
dense
the squad?
wilderness. A squad? What do you mean?
How many people are in a squad? Well, beings in this case.
Depends on the context.
Army, military.
Anybody with
I
better
wanna say it's
military
like
knowledge than me?
It's 8 to 10, something like that.
Yeah, I was
I don't
gonna
think
say 8, but I defer to people who might know more.
I'm not sure there's a set amount.
Okay, then this could be the first squadron of the Free Goat Army of Rohan.
Yes, yes it can.
Alright, I think we need
That's
to
what I
go
was
up the
trying
other
to-
way. Need to go back up the other way. So we're trying to get to this peak. More goats. Oh, but the man is standing out here. There he is. Ekglaf.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I saw you below, strangers, and wonder if you adventure this way.
These are desperate
Into the
times
bleak
for the
forest.
Rohirrim.
If you're in a rush to get under those trees, I saw a campfire just to the southwest not long ago, shortly after the sacking of Bir Tor. Not a good sign for folk to flee under the roof of those trees. Balewood is haunted, you see. Those people need help if you ask me, but none are brave enough to venture there.
I do not know if we will
Into the bleak
survive this onslaught.
forest. And starving in snow. You ask the man if he needs any assistance since you're passing through. No thank you. I like to keep myself to myself up here, and I like it that way. But if you want to know what's amiss, up on this tor, the wildcats are more vicious than usual. You might want to look into the matter, if you have time. Oh, and watch out for them crows. They're new. Examine goats.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10.
I see them. I've examined them. And spies on the crest.
How thorough an examination are we talking here?
You feel
That's kinda
unfriendly
vague.
eyes on you. In this part of the knolls, wherever you go. Crebain dot the peaks in the western high knolls. Saruman spies reporting all that goes on back to the corrupted master. So, can we... No, we can't examine these goats.
How do I examine the goats?
They're not the right goats. They're not the goats you're looking for.
Whee! Examine that goat either. Well,
Didn't
it
count.
can
You got stone.
You need to
Yeah, you get him, Fluffy.
you need to click on the Crebain to get their beaks.
Oh, yeah, we do need to click on the Crebain. Sure do. Here's one. Sophie?
One.
And here's another.
Fluffy's not a good name for you.
Is that one in the rock?
It is. Yep. It's a very crafty crabine. It's phased into solid rock. Incorporeal crabine. The enemy has new techniques to avoid our vengeance.
Doom Crow.
Oh, here's goat corpses. Wild goat corpse.
Snowcat Slayer of Wildermore.
Welcome to Snowcat's Slayer of Wildermore Advanced.
Our goats seem oddly unconcerned about the other dead goats.
They do. There's another crab in there. That's 5.
Because they know we'll protect them.
Oh, there we go. More wild goat corpses. This goat has died of starvation. The creatures of Wildermore are showing signs of fading. The hungry paths. So I need to click all the goat corpses along here. Starving in the snow. You have examined many starved goats in the western hills of the High Knolls. Signs of an epic struggle to survive are apparent all over Wildermore. Okay, so I'm still working on Craben. Everybody else too, right? Craben beaks? Yep, I have 5 of 10 Craben beaks. So let's go trace our way back.
I'm missing one goat.
Walk through the hungry paths. There's probably more than you need. So there's probably more down here. Yeah, there's probably a few more down here. Right?
Yeah, I see it.
We cleared the way for you.
Yep, there we go.
Alright, so let's find some Craben. I thought I saw some up the hill this way. You can always kill more snowcats. Dead Craben right here.
That's 5 for me.
Another one on Boz.
One on Zara.
You can bring that one back with you, Sophie. Yep. There it is. Did you get this one, Soph? Galt just slew one here. Any down here, you guys?
Yep.
Yep,
Got
there's
one
one.
here.
Whee! It's at
largest.
Zara's feet. Sophie, turn around. Come back up the hill to Boz. And it's right there at my feet.
That's 9.
Find the largest what?
Crabin.
Well, let's not do that. We need to get one more for Soph first. So
I need 3 more.
Did you get the one I killed up here?
Yeah. Oh, there's one up here?
Yeah.
There were a few up on this ridge.
Yay!
Yep, on Golan you might have a look and see if you're eligible for these as well.
Okay, where?
That one that you just got, and then there's a few down along here. Like one here.
Oh yeah, I got those.
And there's one here.
Got that one too.
Okay, well we might just need to wait for a spawn.
Or track them.
Or track them, and there's one. I'm pulling one.
Okay, one.
And more snowcats in the meantime. Goat army. Alright, here's one for you on Golan. And that should make 10, right?
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Find the largest crabin to carry the beaks back to Saruman, it says. Okay, there's gonna be a big large crabin this way, I just know it.
I'm lagging out, but looks like there's one on the other peak.
There's gonna be lag, I just know it. Yep.
Don't succumb to the cold! Keep moving!
Okay, please don't advance the quest till everybody can advance it. So let's gather around this big old craven. Alright, so don't kill it until everybody's able to advance, or kill the stupid Grim. Okay, so now we've all gathered around this. This craven is bigger than the others. It seems to know that you have a message for it to bear to Saruman. These little spies are most perceptive. You wrap the beaks in a cloth, tie them to the crabin, and shoo him off. Saruman must be taught that all will resist, all will defy him wherever he imposes his cruel will. And then click complete.
Nah.
Nope.
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 It's a 3, 2, 1 time.
Somebody got it. Yep. I didn't get credit either.
Nice back.
Must have been
All
quick
right.
on the quick there.
So everybody right click him first and bring up your quest text, and then we're gonna do. Got him, Galt?
No, I completed.
Okay, then we'll do
I did
3, 2, 1, continue quest. Saruman will see that his cruelty has been defied in Wildermore. You've defied Saruman as best you could from this remote location. Hopefully he will be vexed by the affront. Let's hope.
Okay.
That's just what I wanted to do, vex him.
Okay, and hunters Zara, can you take us with a swoop back to Forlaw? As that concludes our session for the week. And thank you. So everybody be here next week? Anybody cannot be here next week?
I should be able to.
We're planning on it.
Alrighty. Sounds great. And we'll do Thursday, 6 to 8 for casual night. I will update the message of the day, and that's what I got, folks. Feel free to
Wait till
hang
you
for a
see the
couple
message
minutes.
of the day that I put there for casual night.
Oh, I changed it already, but thank you.
Oh, the goats are gone. Bye, goats.
Aw.
Boo.
Oh, I didn't even
Bye-bye,
say
goats.
goodbye. Well, that was an unexpected bonus, Bozel, that we got to have them with us all that time, don't you think?
Oh,
Yes, I will cherish my time.
crap.
Our goat time.
I cherish the memories.
Alright. See y'all.
Cherish.
Later,
Hey,
dude.
Bye, Angolan. Have a
Take
good week.
care.
Take it
Y'all
easy,
too.
Angolan. Yeah, man. Nice to be here with you. Take care. We'll be here Thursday night if you can make it.
We travel swiftly, but we will aid you as best we may.
And
Alright.
I'm out of here.
It's a
Have good
well-timed
one,
crash.
guys.
If it, if it was gonna crash, it might as well crash right at the end of session.
Have a good one, Kate.
Alright, see you
She
later.
already gone? Bye, James.
That is it for this week. Be back next week. And I'll probably be on a little bit more throughout the week to do some more ward and stuff. So, see you then. Thanks for watching.